They'll find the Lego pieces I lost as a kid.
You know, when I was a kid, I can't remember if it was me or my brother, but I swallowed a nickel, and everyone worried about what to do. But then, a few days later, it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, some poop is valuable.
And then my daughter, she swallowed like a hair clip when she was 2 or 3.
Oh.
Like, one of the ones that like you can bend it up or whatever. And we were all worried about it, but that came out too.
That's gotta hurt.
She didn't complain one bit.
Well, if it comes out parallel, it should be fine.
Yeah.
You ever see Planes, Trains, and Automobiles in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her baby came out sideways. She didn't scream one bit.
How you doing, Quaid? Oh, I can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry. It keeps muting. And then I guess you can't like do this thing half screen. It'll drop everything. But yeah, I'm good. How about yourself?
I'd say about a 9.
Out of 100? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm not doing well.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear you're 9 out of 10. You saying you got a 10? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, out of 10. So I'm doing really well, I think.
Quaid, I listened to you and Reed on that review video of Mark Solomon's. That was a pretty good. I haven't been watching his channel. I listened to his podcast, but I think he has more videos than he actually posts on the podcast.
You mean Reed?
No, Mark Solomon.
Mark. Oh, I didn't know he had a podcast.
Yeah, he did. Or he does. I don't know if he still uses it.
Oh, pretty cool.
But yeah, those were pretty good videos, I thought. Pretty good conversation.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Quit yawning, Anthony. Wake up.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
What's up, Vietnam?
Good morning, Vietnam.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got here today? Same crew?
So, Aaron, is this going to be
Are you going to drop the mic again at the end?
I didn't say fuck you to anybody last time.
No, you're right.
Didn't.
You said have a
good fucking
great night. I had an expletive great night. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it sounded so sincere. Should we put that on the Street Epistemology website?
We'll make that the featured video on the website.
Just say the word and Reed will put it up. He has it.
Oh, you have my permission.
Did you guys just get started?
Yeah. We played one hand before you said it.
All right.
You know, Reed, 7 o'clock sharp.
I see Doug is already up.
Yeah, I got lucky with a flush, and Terry had a 10, and Matt had nothing. I'm guessing that's what you guys said.
You were right. I had nothing.
Was that right? You had a 10, Terry?
Nothing.
Oh, you had nothing?
Nothing. Oh. No, I had 2 pairs. That's right.
So I just read Weinstein got a settlement. Did you guys know
from
that?
Who?
From who?
From
YouTube.
That's from the university.
That's old.
Oh,
that's old.
That's Evergreen.
Yeah,
that's.
I thought you got that settlement like a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, I just found out about it today.
Wrongful termination or what?
Yeah. No. He resigned, right? It
was a forceful resignation or something like that.
Yeah, they kind of forced him and his wife out.
So how old is that news, Reed? Like a year?
Like 2018.
What?
No, it's newer than that, but it's at least a year old.
Why did Leon post it today?
Because he's watching a documentary about it.
Oh, okay.
That feature.
Full House.
Oh,
good
sure.
hand, Quaid.
Wow.
How much did you get?
$500,000.
That's not enough.
Did his wife get a settlement too?
No, I think that's both of them.
Oh,
That won't go to their heads.
Well, if you think about it, that's when they got fired. That was like 3 years ago. I don't think 500,000 is three years worth of wage for two
two
PhD
people. No,
professors.
it's not,
Probably
especially.
3 year, but he probably retains his pension. I bet.
Oh yeah, that's probably in the settlement. Do universities offer pensions? I would have figured they have like 403bs or 401ks.
Yeah, whatever they call it, just money when they're gone.
Well,
Well, you
if it's
put
a
in 10 years.
401k, it's your money, right?
Yeah, but I think they also offer. At least my uncle, who was a full professor, he was making $5,000 a month in addition to his Social Security.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just-
Old school pensions are pretty rare these days.
Yeah, I have one from the pipe fitter union that I was working in. So now I'm going to double dip at my next job too.
I just got in the minimum number of years at my company to qualify for the old pension before they changed it out and replaced it with a 401k.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be able to afford a cup of coffee once a month probably.
Yeah, definitely not healthcare.
Diamond's here.
I am. Hello.
Hey,
Diamond, what's the name of your channel again? I was trying to look for it, but I
Diamond
forgot.
Discourse.
Diamond Discourse. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yep.
just saw it for the first time.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yep.
I saw yours for the first time too, so glad to find it.
Yeah, I need to start doing in-person interviews. They work so well.
Yeah, although I started at the trough of COVID, and now we're creeping back up. So yeah,
Yep. That's what I've been thinking too.
Nice hand, Terry. Yeah, I knew I had kicker problems on that one. I was hoping ace or king would come out so we could chop it.
Okay, I'll check.
What are you eating? Reed, what are you eating over there?
I don't know, but it looks delicious.
Going
His
ham
mouth
on
is
that.
full.
Cheesecake, I think. Right, Reed? Nod your head if it's cheesecake. No, it
Mac
looks like
and
a
cheese?
salad. Caesar salad?
Caesar salad and cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. Did I get that right?
Probably Cheesecake Factory, yeah. It's got them on
Damn.
speed though.
Yeah, chicken Caesar appetizer salad. It's in the bread that comes with it. And then I have in the fridge later cheesecake.
Somebody listening to British
No,
football.
I'm sorry.
Something like that?
My family's watching a movie in the other room. I got the door closed, but they must really have it loud.
I can't hear it.
I can't hear anything.
I can barely hear it. It just sounded like British football fans chanting something.
They're watching that movie Stillwater. It's about this dad who goes to France to help his daughter who's in jail.
Oh, that's Matt Damon, right?
Yeah, it's called Stillwater. Mm-hmm.
Saw the ads for that. Oh, look at that. I thought someone had a straight.
Okay.
Make sure not to spend that 11 chips all in one place. Anthony, my mother sent me this link to a video. It's about like she's like becoming more pious maybe in her Catholicism. Anyway, she sent me a link to this YouTube video talking about the Latin Mass, which now she's like getting into.
Oh God, no.
And anyway,
She'd
the
love
one
my
thing
friend.
in the movie they show a graph of church attendance going back to 1955. It's unbelievable what has happened. Like in 1955, 75% of Catholics went to Mass weekly. Now it's 39%.
Jesus.
Where does she live, roughly?
Oh, she lives in Ohio, Northern Ohio.
Yeah.
We got a healthy Catholic population here.
Now Protestantism actually has risen slightly. I was surprised at that.
You're gonna love my series with my friend's mom. She's a Catholic. The only correct religion.
You haven't released it yet?
I haven't. I've got 3 videos. We're meeting for a 4th time on the 30th. So,
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I'm just holding off on releasing them because I want to. I'm sure she'll watch them, and I think
so you want to do it right.
The comments might.
You can just
complicate it.
Disable comments.
Well, I can, but I don't like doing that.
Oh.
Have you done that on any videos?
There may have been one that I've done it on. Like, no, I don't think so. I've offered it like in the past if somebody was hesitant about it or something, but no, I think all the comments are on my videos.
But it's interesting. This video is kind of making the implicit claim that I got nothing. Take it. It's making the implicit claim that, like, the reason that the percentage of church attendance has gone down so fast is because, like, they made a mistake in updating the Mass in Vatican II. Like, they should have kept the Latin Mass is kind of the argument this documentary is taking. I don't think that's right at all.
What?
In fact, they
made it more accessible by going to English.
Yeah,
what are
like
you talking about. Well, when it goes to English, then you understand what they're saying. So is that the thing? Like, wow.
Yeah.
People can understand what we're actually saying now?
Well, they interviewed one person who said, actually, I can't understand what the heck's going on in the Latin Mass, and I like it that way. Like, okay.
I mean, it's always in English as far as I can remember. Although I think I remember my mom saying that she remembered going to Mass when it was all in Latin.
Yeah. It was in the Vatican II, I think, was in the early 60s, I want to say.
Okay.
What's that face about, Reed?
Having sync issues. Stream today.
Sync issues. What do you need to call a plumber?
Like video and audio sync.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
I'm just screwing with you.
Exciting hand.
Raise it.
What'd you have, Doug?
Queen high. I just wanted to see if you had a king or not. Keeping you honest.
Well, good. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I just checked my email and the Hindu wants me to watch 8 videos of his or someone else's.
Who?
A Hindu.
Oh, a Hindu. Oh, one of the guys who called in.
Yeah, I did one video on Hinduism.
I was gonna say, can they start with one?
Yeah. You just don't understand.
It'd be good. It'd be good if you had someone on your show who gave like a basic primer on Hinduism for people who don't know anything about it, like me.
You can Google it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so varied, right? There's so many different sects and.
Are there really a lot of sects?
Yeah, they have lots of sects. That's why their population's so high.
I got an email from a guy who said that he doesn't believe in God, but he has certain beliefs as to what the Bible is really about and what its representations are supposed to be. 2 examples would be that God is a representation of the sun and Jesus is a representation of an asteroid, as well as Revelations.
An asteroid?
So
Where does that come from?
I'm like, well, I'm not really interested in talking about that, but feel free to head to the SE community and talk.
Exact.
You're starting dumpster fires.
And then he wrote back, but you don't understand. You say in your videos that you're interested in the truth and you want to understand the.
Oh, I hate that
good,
line.
I know.
I thought you wanted to know the truth. I got the truth.
If you want to know the truth, then you have to listen to me for 3 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass on this one. Thanks.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
People often do that with me with books. Like, read
My
this
mother-
book.
My mother does it all the time.
If you really value the truth, you would read this 500-page book.
Yeah.
There are a lot of good books out there. I'll give people recommendations. I don't expect that they read it, but one thing that kind of grates on me is when you're having maybe an SE conversation with someone, and you ask them, why do they think this, or what do you think? And it's, oh, you have to read that book.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's in the book? Tell me about it. How did it affect your thinking? I don't. Do I have to read a book in order to understand what you think about this? Why don't you just tell me?
Exactly.
It's easier just to say to people that you're illiterate. I can't read.
Maybe that's a plus if you're talking with a Muslim, right?
Yeah. Whenever those Muslim channels go live, I always get tweets. They're live now. Go hop in. No, I've done that before. It's their turn to come on my show.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it a Spain on the river? No.
Tell them if they want to know the truth, they need to come on your channel.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell them they have to read 5 books if they want to understand what you believe.
Yeah.
See how they respond to that.
A lot of apologists do that. I forget who I was watching on Doug's channel, but you'd ask someone, he said, so-and-so wrote 2 books about that whole topic. I'm like, well, great. What did it say? What was the argument? Just because someone wrote a book about it doesn't
Yeah. I've asked somebody, I asked the woman, I said, what is it that you're hoping, what will I be missing? How can our conversation not progress if I don't read the book? If I read the book. She didn't have an answer.
There was even that same dynamic in that video you just reviewed on vaccines with Mark Solomon.
That was a good discussion.
It was.
Yeah.
Where he says, do your research type thing.
Do your research. Well, what research? What research are you looking at? What's your source? Is kind of what I wonder. What if I do my research and I come up with a different answer? Are we doing the right thing?
Yep. That was great, though. I think he might have some more interviews. I don't know if he's uploaded them yet. I think he said he was editing last time I checked. But yeah, the 2 that he has are really good.
Do you guys ever get back knots from using one hand on the mouse all the time?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Terribly so.
Back knots.
What's a
So
back?
then-
Not yet.
Like
Your spine's all kinked because you one hand can move around, the other one's stuck on the mouse.
Oh, Harry's here. I didn't even notice.
G'day, all.
Hi, Harry.
What
Is my
what are
camera
you
working
talking
for you
about
today?
with this mouse? I think everyone's
No,
fine.
it's
No,
not.
no, you know what a knot is, a muscle knot, right?
You mean like a cramp?
No, it's an actual knot that stays there. It's like your muscles are kind of twisted, and then when you always have one hand up and kind of a little bit tense on one side, you get a knot in your back. You never had that?
I'm not this old yet.
No. I get
It
cramps
happens
sometimes.
to younger folk too, Reed.
Did Reed just make an old joke?
Yes.
Yeah, the nerve. How old
I
are
think-
you? Reed?
I think you're referring to what
34.
normal people call either a muscle cramp or a muscle, what do they call it?
Spasm?
Spasm. Yeah.
So what I do is I switch the mouse on the other hand, but then that's so awkward because I'm only dexterous in one hand.
Then you have to reverse the buttons too, right?
Well, yeah, that's another thing. It's weird.
You're not dexterous, Doug. You're sinister.
Yeah.
don't know if
Actually, I
you
am kind of dexterous, but not enough. I throw with my left, but I write with my right.
You're ambidextrous.
And that's because my mom bought me the wrong baseball glove when I was a kid. So I forced myself to learn how to throw with the left hand.
What?
Ow.
Seriously, it's a true story.
Well, she was like she could only afford to buy one glove.
No, she just was ignorant about baseball.
Yeah.
And
So
she
take it back
happened
to the store.
Well, by that time, she didn't. I started using it right away.
Oh. Okay.
And then all of a sudden my dad realized, wait a minute, you're left-handed? You're not left-handed. What's going on here?
Turn of the year.
Do you really think that's why you throw with your left?
Yeah, I honestly do think that's.
How do you bat?
Huh.
I bat right. I
You
play-
bat right and throw left?
And I play tennis, all racket sports with my left. What else? I read.
What
Yeah,
about
you-
kicking?
Yeah.
My left leg is stronger.
Okay, so no, yeah, that's
Until
the
I got
same
my
as
knee
me.
surgery, and
Yeah.
Yeah. That can happen. I mean, you can adapt to either way, I think, when you're young.
So you're saying, well,
I'm-
why do I write with my right then, Diamond?
You're mixed-handed.
Wow.
Matt,
That's-
did you ever
It's
have,
not ambidextrous. It's called mixed-handed. It's same as me.
Oh, that's.
I remember reading something about mixed-handed people being better at certain things because they thought there's something to do with the corpus callosum has to be the bit in between the two hemispheres of the brain needs to be stronger.
Oh yeah, my brain
That's-
works perfectly.
No, I
Okay,
read a
that's gotta be
study where
true.
mixed-handed people are dumb.
God over here. And they smell too. Don't forget about that.
Yeah. And they don't
I
do good
take it-
live streams.
I take it my
corpus callosum-
video still doesn't work. I should go back to squashed view.
I saw you earlier
You did?
when you were in the spectator's view.
Yeah, you're black to me.
Well,
You were visible at one point. I couldn't tell if you were stretched or not, but I did see you. I think the Catholic Church, Matt, discouraged people from writing with their left hand at one point.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
You're
My
right.
mom was saying that.
Nuns would correct it.
so
They
where
do
the
that in
word
Japan
sinister
still.
came from.
Well, no, sinister comes from the word Latin.
but
Sinister
wasn't-
just means left in Latin.
Yes. And that wasn't sorry, not where it comes from, but that was some of their reason, wasn't it? Because certainly a lot of the very Catholic schools in Sydney were renowned for rapping girls across the knuckles if they were caught writing with their left hand.
I'm not sure it had to do with the word sinister. I think
No,
it was just that when they would teach writing, it's easier to write without having your hand like smear the ink if you write with
Yeah,
your
that
right,
makes
because we
sense.
go from left to right.
Apparently,
Well,
I've just Googled it. Apparently, centuries ago, the Catholic Church did. They said left-handed people were servants of the devil.
Oh, really? Well, I'm wrong.
I thought there was a satanic angle for it. Yeah.
Satanic angle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I'll have
so my
to-
video hasn't started working. I should
I'll
go
have to
back
ask my
to
mother if
squash
she
view.
believes it.
Oh, I was able to see you just then, Harry. It's looking fine to me. I don't know
Now
about
it's
anyone
looking-
else.
Okay, it's just because Diamond's got a good computer and
What do you have, a straight flush, Anthony? Come on.
My Chromebook is really rocking.
He just has a flush, I bet.
okay.
Oh, boy. Bet you that makes you worry. Bet you that makes you worry someone has a full house. Doesn't it?
How many flushes do we have? Got a really low one.
Oh, got the
Low
flush.
I thought a flush beat to full house. No.
No.
Oh,
Unless it's
Why
a
is
straight
you
flush.
confused by what a flush beats?
yeah, straight flush. Yeah.
Straight flush beats a full house and 4 of a kind.
I thought Quaid had a flush on that one.
No, I'm gonna get it on this one right here. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
One of these times I should get up the nerve to participate in one of the review videos.
What's holding you back?
I don't know. Like, I don't.
You told me you didn't like Anthony. That's why you didn't do it.
Besides that,
Like, you know, I have a job. I have, like, you know, people in real life. Like, I don't know if I want them to see me. I don't know. It's the same reason I'm not, like, doing any live streams or anything, you know?
You need to get less. You need to give less of a fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, what if my employer gives a fuck?
I do think it's a strategy from anything. Do you reckon your employer would cause problems for you if they found out you were posting videos?
It's also hard to say what they tell you if it did.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you'd think they'd just fire you and say it was something else.
No, I don't think they would, but, like, I don't know. I suppose you could always find a topic that'd be, like, controversial enough, maybe.
Yeah. Because at times I have wondered that too. Like, would a company not hire me if they found out I made videos? Because I bet if they found out I made videos about Christianity or something, they'd be like, "That's fine. He's just speaking his truth."
Yeah. What if you do videos about social justice?
Pro social justice, sure.
Oh yeah,
a little
right.
bit awkward about the other side. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I worry about. But, you know, I guess you guys don't review a lot of social justice videos, so what's the risk?
you could always wait till it's a topic that you're more comfortable with, and then come on.
How?
Okay, Harry,
Like,
show us your.
How do you organize those? Like, when do you how do you
Should
decide
demo.
when to do them and go straight?
There's a
They're kind
special
of
role on the SE Discord. I can add it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add
There's
you to
a
a role.
what do we call it? Review? SE review?
Yeah, it's
channel?
a special channel that you'll see if you have the role.
Oh, okay.
It's in the Creators Lounge area.
Can I give myself that role, or have?
You should have that role already, Harry.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I thought
Awesome.
we actually
Yeah,
tried
I
to.
did get pinged last time, but I wasn't sure if it was I was pinged personally because I think my name was in it
Yeah.
as well. And then I stuffed up the timing because I'm bed friendly and stupid.
No worries. I think I also mistook your name for Honest Ape. I thought you were Honest Ape for a second. But no, that was great.
Matt, do you want to be in on that discussion that we're having about the vaccines?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
cheat
that's
thing?
interesting to me. Yeah,
That's tomorrow. Is it 6 p.m.? Check.
6 p.m. What time? What time zone?
Oh, let me double check. It's,
Yes, 6 Central, 4 Pacific.
yeah.
6 Central, 4 Pacific, so 7 p.m.
Mhm.
here.
Message me on Discord and I'll send you the link tomorrow.
Okay.
Now that'll probably. I was thinking about live streaming that to StreamYard, but well, not live streaming it, but just streaming it to StreamYard and then maybe posting it later.
What's
Using
StreamYard?
to record it.
Use StreamYard, use StreamYard to record it and then decide if I want to post it or not. Can I do that?
Yes.
I think it might take some of the pressure off the people. Like we could just kind of really focus and not have to worry about entertaining people and just kind of,
Yeah.
if it's not live streamed.
What Is it more of Mark's videos, or is it?
No, we're going to go through a Google sheet of typical things people say.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be interested in that.
Okay, cool. We got a lot of people showing up for that, I think. I don't know how that's going to work.
Go around the room. Everyone can say 5 words max.
Do the 1-word story.
No, I fold.
Maybe we can break the list up. Like everyone take 3 of them, fill it out, and then we go through and we talk about what everyone filled out.
Now, did you already post that? Like, I didn't see it. I don't really use Twitter.
I didn't post a link to it, but I can post a link to it here if you want to see it. Just don't share this publicly.
Okay.
That's right, yeah. Someone would have to type this in.
Doing better. I didn't win a single hand last week, and then went all in on lost really badly, and then went all in on a wish. It was because the one before I was like, I keep stuffing around, and now I'm just not trying to fix my camera anymore. But I kept stuffing around trying to fix my camera, and then looking back, going, "Hang on, what's happening?" Oh, sure, bet. Take my money.
I should also like get a proper setup, like, you know, a screen and maybe a. Actually, I think my webcam would behave if it weren't the poker thing.
I think what you have is pretty good. Your mic's a little janky, but
What's
your
wrong with
videos, the quality of it maybe a little bit. I don't know.
I just learned that word yesterday. Janky.
Janky?
What?
Do you
what
know
rock
that's
have
it?
you been hiding under?
Yeah. What? Yeah. I don't know. Must be I don't know. A ignorant, low IQ American type word.
It's the only reason you couldn't have known it, right?
Doug with the table talk.
Harry, did you know what janky means?
Yeah,
No.
I've heard janky before.
No,
Do you know?
Really?
See, Terry's
Oh,
intelligent.
never heard it.
Terry's never heard it either. Okay.
No. I've lived a sheltered life, I guess.
Hey Harry, do they have they have rhyming slang in Australia, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And that it comes from the Cockney. A few weeks ago, I watched that Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Boy, that was a good movie.
It's a great movie, isn't it? Yeah, it's fantastic. Yes, I'm not even sure if ours is exactly the same. I think we stole a lot of Cockney rhyming slang, but I'm sure we came up with some of our own.
Okay. What's like one example that you would use on a daily basis, maybe?
I don't think I'd ever use any of it, but like,
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, bag of fruit is a suit. Trouble and strife is your wife.
Yeah, Trouble and Strife. Butcher's Hook, or Butcher's.
Yes, have a butcher's. Yep.
Have a Butcher's. So I guess most of the people who ended up in Australia as prisoners were speaking Cockney.
Yes, yeah. Like it's mostly, poor British people. I think we got quite a few political prisoners, though. I remember learning that. I mean, obviously, your country always tries to tell you the most pleasing angle of its own history at school.
Yes.
So they're like, a bunch of them were just lovely, misunderstood chaps,
Yes.
I'm sure.
We had a country full of patriotic
Can anybody see
political
Harry?
prisoners. No, I
Nope.
can't.
Can't see
Still
him.
can't.
No.
What's going
Not
on?
anymore. Sorry.
Fresh, maybe.
Hide video, unhide video.
So no, I just turned it off again. So now even the one I normally use isn't working. Let me go back to.
Could it be your browser? Is your browser preventing? your video?
Browser could be blocking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue allowing access.
Who won that one? Doug?
Yeah, nobody wanted to play with me.
No players. You scared them off.
Remind me of junior high.
So nobody can still see me. Just let me know if I suddenly appear.
Doug, I know the true story. You were always chosen last in gym class.
No, actually, that's not true. I was always chosen second or third. There was always one guy who was ahead of me.
You forgot about the testosterone, Matt. He was really good at sports.
Oh,
Yeah. Did I show you the paperwork?
no.
I have the testosterone of an 18-year-old, actually higher than an 18-year-old.
The only thing I heard, Doug, was that your boys can't swim.
Well, that has nothing to do. That's a lead and mercury problem from the lab.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was a chemist, right?
Lab accidents, right?
Seriously.
What kind of a chemist are you? That's interesting.
My master's is in analytical chemistry, and I spent 6 to 8 years of my life
Yeah, I thought you looked a little bit like Walter White.
working with lead and mercury and cadmium and what else? Those are the main ones.
Do you have a side meth business there in Arizona?
Yeah.
Look at
Perfect
this.
location.
35.
Jesus. I
So,
found this
Doug,
better.
Doug, what was your worst lab accident?
Oh, that's a great question. Do you know? We used to rinse out our beakers with ether and acetone to make sure they were really clean and dry because it evaporates so quickly. But it's very flammable, of course. And then one day I was doing cleaning, and then someone came into the lab and wanted to see sodium in water. If you drop a pure piece of sodium in water,
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
it goes on fire. Anyhow, so I showed them, and then so I had just cleaned the glassware, so there's still ether, acetone in the sink, and I thought all the sodium had been oxidized, but it hadn't. I dumped it in the sink, and the whole sink went on fire, and I'm leaning over the sink, and I just burned my eyebrows off. And
Yeah.
another example was I taught freshmen, and I was practicing an experiment with a mixture of ethanol and water. It's a very cool flame, and you can light $20 bills on fire, and it doesn't char it. But I was trying to do it with a big towel and seeing how big I could get this.
Oh, man.
And so I took a 5-gallon drum.
Wow.
And back in those days, back in the 90s and early 2000s,
I made the right fold.
they gave people like me keys to the chemical room, so I had full access to anything. 9/11 changed that, of course, but so I had a 5-gallon drum, and I soaked this big towel, and I thought, let's see if I could just basically Matador, hold the flame, and so I lit it up, and the flame was so high. It was like in the chemistry labs, there's at least 12-foot ceilings, and I had to drop it on the ceramic floor, and the flames were still touching the ceiling.
Oh, my God.
Oh my god!
And so then I ran to get a fire extinguisher, and it was empty. So I had to run to a different room to get a different fire extinguisher, and I finally put it out, hoping that the fire alarm wouldn't be triggered, and I'm amazed it wasn't. And anyhow, so I put it out, cleaned everything up, and then the next day I went to the professor who was in charge of all the safety stuff, and I said, in this room, the fire extinguisher is empty. And he goes, unbelievable. You're a student, undergrad student, and you notice these things. He was so impressed that I went around making sure the fire extinguishers were full.
That's awesome.
So nobody else ever knew about it, huh?
Well, just the people I told the story to, but
Yeah.
no, during the time, nobody knew.
Oh, boy.
And then I've almost collapsed a few times with inhaling too much ammonium hydroxide and other chemicals.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Ammonium
I had a
hydroxide is
similar. When I was in high school, I was like the kid who ran the chemical storeroom, and I may have given some phosphorus to the football team for a party at one point. Yeah.
When I was a freshman in my graduate program, we had to analyze different everyday things, and mine was a Bosch spark plug with a platinum tip, and so they were all doing these very safe ways of dissolving and analyzing their thing, and I just took 1/3 nitric acid with 2/3 sulfuric acid, poured it in a big vat, and just dumped the spark plug in, said, see you guys tomorrow, and came back the next day, and everything was gone except the ceramic and the platinum.
Okay.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Chucky.
Hey.
Chucky.
Very orange today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your
How
color
you
balance is off.
Something's wrong. I've been on vacation in the Bahamas, apparently. I don't know why it's red. I'll try to fix it in a second.
Oh, hey, Harry, we can see you. I can see you.
Yeah, now I
and,
can.
and
Yeah, it's working now, Harry.
you look
Looks
like you've
great.
lost weight.
Beautiful.
So hang on. What do you see behind me though? I've been trying to get.
Is that Yoda? Baby
Yoda.
Yoda?
That's your-
It's
Yeah,
digital.
you have your green screen working, it looks like.
Yeah, Baby Yoda behind. Oh, fuck. It folded me. Shit.
What?
If you wait too
Okay.
long.
Damn it.
There,
Click it
there,
hand.
Chucky. Don't change a thing.
How strange.
Oh, Doug, you're matching.
Can I check? Is there a light over my head, sort of here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's
Is
so
that a green
strange. I've
screen?
been setting up my old OBS to try to
That's
get
a
it to work.
reflection. That's a reflection. Do you have a TV behind you?
No, it's
No,
digital.
it's a fake video. It's a fake green screen set.
Okay.
It's a sort of meant to be a tube
The
light.
light's supposed to be there? Or no?
Yes, yeah. I just wanted to see because I was setting up a totally different scene in a different program, and then suddenly it's working for you, which is weird. But anyway,
Looks good.
now I'm a skinny boy.
So Doug, in that last hand, those 2s and 7s came out. I would have had a full house. It was brutal. On the flop.
No.
Oof.
And I blame you because you were the one who told me that 2-7 offsuit was the worst hand.
It is the worst hand.
It still is. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
But,
yeah.
you can play
Now
it
on, always
sometimes.
play it. Yeah, always play it, Diamond, and raise with it.
Yeah. I'm going to do it from now on.
Raise with
In
it.
fact, I got it right now. I should mention that.
Go all in on 7-2 offsuit.
Mm.
Fleshy.
Got a pair of 7s there, Anthony.
I would have lost though if I had played, so
Yeah,
I guess
I
that was
know.
fortuitous.
Once that came up, I was like, damn, I'm glad I'm not playing.
Chucky just gave up, turned his monitor off. Oh, that's weird.
I can't figure it out. I'm just gonna be an Oompa Loompa tonight.
What type of camera do you have?
I feel like
Logitech?
Logitech, yeah.
Yeah, go
I
to
feel like
start.
blaming poker now because Matt's
If you look-
flickers. Mine only works when I stuff around with a different program, and you look like an Oompa Loompa.
Go to
It's like
start.
Donald Trump's son.
Then under programs, go to Logitech, and then open up
Okay.
your camera settings under Logitech.
All right, I'm gonna try it again. Hold on.
Now, I run Linux, so none of your instructions apply to me
Yeah.
for fixing my video.
Yeah, you are old. Oh, I need an emoji.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have the Muslim Kaaba?
Rock the Kasbah. Or is it something else? The Emir don't like it, you know.
They don't have any atheist emojis.
What would be an atheist emoji?
Bye.
Well, yeah, I guess you have an atheist emoji up right
The
now.
flame, yeah.
Or
The American flag.
Or just
Skull bones and
nothing.
cross.
Just no emoji, right? That'd be the emoji.
This is about as good as I can do it. At least I
Yeah,
don't
that's
look
better.
orange. Yeah.
It's much better.
Yeah.
You look sepia toned.
Yeah, I look now I look like I'm from the 1800s.
Yeah, like a Civil War soldier.
Oh, Jesus. How is everybody doing?
Killing it.
Pretty good. How are you, Chucky?
I'm doing all right.
That's
are
good.
you you had a cold last time, or did you have a flu?
I was feeling a little down a couple of weeks ago, yeah. I don't think I came down with anything, but I was definitely on the edge of getting sick.
Oh, hey, Diamond. Diamond's got this symbol.
What is that? Isn't that like an atom?
Yep.
Are you saying that's like an atheist symbol, or that's just
Kind of.
Science.
oh
Yeah,
science?
something like
It's an
that.
outdated representation of the atom.
Yeah, it doesn't show S and P orbitals, so it can't be correct.
You better have that, Doug.
I'll use the symbol for death. Death is
Don't
kind
worry,
of
your
like
king's real
atheistic,
good.
too.
Or queen?
37. What do you have? 3 aces? What do you
think?
have,
He doesn't want the heart to
Mr.
show.
Magna
He doesn't want
Bosco?
the heart to show.
He wants us to think he has an ace.
Mr. Magna Bosco.
I either don't want the heart to show or do want
It's
the
not
heart to
worth
show.
it.
It's up to you
It's
to
not
figure out.
Not worth it. I made the right call.
Now it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Go big, go big.
Crap.
I don't have the highest heart, but it's pretty high.
You got it.
Nicely
Flush.
done.
Flush. Oh, very nice.
How high was your kicker on your ace, Anthony?
I did not have an ace.
Oh, okay. I thought for sure you did.
You were wrong, Doug.
I was wrong.
It's good to point that out when it happens.
Every opportunity.
Yeah, because it's so rare.
Holy moly.
I'm on tilt.
He's playing on tilt. Doug
Aaron
does not
stepped out
know,
on
but
me.
he is drawing dead.
Just put it all in, Chucky. You'll be fine. Just put it all in. Your tens, they're good.
You pretty much have to show up at this game with 300 or more, probably, huh?
Just put it in.
Oh man.
See, Anthony
It's-
knows. He'll put it in. Oh, that
The little part of my brain that's like chasing excitement. It's like, go for it. Just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
And then the other part is like, but it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. But don't you want some dopamine?
Yeah, and I do want some dopamine.
Well, this is how you get it. You don't get any dopamine unless you're wins. It's those long ones.
240.
I really want to see these cards. Looks like
Yes.
you might get to see them.
Nice.
Oh, 2 pair.
Wow, I'm glad I got it out.
Doug got that one. And that one, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. Huge one. Big win.
I can always count on Matt to play with me.
I'm not going to be bullied by your high bets.
Yeah, Matt.
That's why I bet
doesn't
I'll
get
show.
voted,
I'll
yeah.
show you. I'll lose money.
I'll show you. I'll give
That'll
you my
learn
money.
him good.
Do you get dopamine from losing, Matt?
I thought you might have been bluffing. I wanted to keep you honest, but it was
You always
expensive.
think I'm bluffing, right?
Yeah, I wonder why I think that.
Well, he
I thought
doesn't
you at
always
least had a
bluff.
pair.
He sometimes bluffs.
I thought maybe you had an ace, and I could have gotten like a jack. Could have had 3 of nine.
I'm just glad you didn't have 2 spades.
And to your point, Chucky, I think you actually do get, because they used to say dopamine was a reward hormone, and now I think
yeah.
the current thinking is it's a seeking one, so it causes seeking behavior. And I do think you actually get a hit from losing.
Yeah,
Because it sort of drives you to go seek again.
Interesting.
the one of the top poker players, Phil Ivey, has said that he gets more of a rush from losing because of the you just everything inside you just
Yeah.
and he said he kind of liked that.
Dopamine's not a hormone, though. It's a neurotransmitter,
hormone.
right?
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I used the wrong word there.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, sorry.
Serotonin is a hormone.
There's always a pedantic asshole in the crowd. That's me.
No, I thank you for the correction. I sort of paused before saying it, and I was like, don't just say thingy, not with all these smart people in the room. Use a big word and hope it's the right one.
Diamond.
Yeah.
I like how Diamond plays because I really don't. I feel like he always is full of shit. Like he doesn't actually. Like he doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
But I'm too scared. It's like
Just
can't-
ask
I can't
Doug.
do
He
it.
knows me like the back of his hand.
I feel like Matt, Aaron, Doug, and Diamond are the raisers in this group. They're
Yeah,
gonna
they
raise.
really they raise quite a lot. Yeah.
That's what
I
my
know I
wife
should
says
keep
too.
more track as well on when people raise and when they're just sitting around playing my own
Pretty
games
good.
often.
I mean, I'm sure he's raising when he has like a chance
Rise
of
and
getting
raise.
something, but
It's certainly partly based on the pot size, right?
Yeah, like if the pot's already 100, what good
Yeah.
is it just to bet 10 or raise 10 or raise 20? Like with this crowd, if everybody's in for let's say 2 or 4 and you raise 7 or 8, that means nothing.
All right,
Yeah.
where's
You
that
gotta,
link?
you gotta raise like
Sometimes
40
don't
or
you want to just
50.
keep it going where you're like, I want to go up a bit. Don't want to scare people off, and I want to like leave open the option for somebody else to.
But
keep
even if you
raising.
have pocket aces and everybody's in, you only have like a 28% chance of winning or something.
is it really?
Yeah.
That? I thought it was like 50.
Depends on the number of
No.
people.
No, if everybody's in, like if you got
Oh,
if you're
wow.
against 9 other players,
Yeah, it's low odds.
so you random, it's a 10% chance, and pocket aces might bump you up to like 2 or 3 times that. But
I'll tell you what this game teaches you real quickly is selection bias.
see, like this hand here, if Harry calls,
Sunken cost fallacy.
Diamond
too.
should. Never mind.
Oh, I should have raised. Dang.
Yeah,
I
you should
should've-
raise like by like 36 or something.
What, to scare everybody off and so he can just steal the blind?
Yeah, just
Yes.
all the weak
Yeah,
hands.
because he has a 7-2 offsuit.
It's probably
That's
the
why I
best hand
stayed
ever.
in. Okay, you said 36. Is that right,
Yeah.
Doug?
That's right. Oh.
Jesus.
feel like I want to be messaging Doug and telling him what I've got so he can tell me how to bet.
I just,
For some reason,
just
don't
tell
tell
the
me.
Right now you should fold.
Yeah, what kind of
Yeah.
fee do you charge for advice, Doug?
Oh,
Don't
Mm.
charge for advice.
this
How
is
about
not financial advice, is it?
We could enter into a percentage relationship where, if
What's
my
your kicker,
winnings at
Matt?
the end of the night, you get a certain percentage, right?
Now what is Terry going to do?
oh,
She's gonna fold.
I probably should. but I'm not gonna.
Mm.
Oh shit!
There's a side pot brewing.
Let's see. Terry's got
Ooh.
10-7.
Sorry, Matt.
Terry's got 10-7. Matt is going to lose, and Diamond has.
Screw you.
It's between Diamond and Terry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, piss.
I think.
Oh, you gotta call it at this point.
I know.
Oh, they both had 10s.
Oh, okay. All right.
Split it up.
What did Terry have?
Nothing.
Terry pulled a Matt.
If they both had 3 of a kind, how come it
I had
isn't
2
decided by the
pairs.
second card that they had, the kicker or whatever you call it?
2 pair?
Yeah, and I was waiting for that last card to come up.
You should have folded.
I thought
So
it
we
was
both
decided
had 3
by what was
10s.
high.
I said
both
I
had-
did it, but I didn't.
I know.
So on that hand, though, Diamond, we both had 3 10s, and then there was a king out. What was your other card? I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, it was like 3, super low.
Oh, okay.
So,
why did-
yeah, you still took it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, they didn't
I'm not
split it.
mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you won some because you bet against Terry there?
That's right. Yeah, that's how
Oh, okay.
I won 40 off it, basically. I don't know why. I'm just taking Doug's advice now with 36. I don't know where that magic number came from.
No, it's a good number. It's the cost of a beer.
I'm looking at that hand where I had the ace and the hand that Aaron won with the flush, but I had an ace. You did have kings. That must.
Oh, yeah.
Suck.
Yeah, it was rough. I was glad.
Diamond and Terry again. Four in the river.
I was wondering if everyone gets the same reveal card. I guess they do.
Oh, they better. Otherwise, the
Yeah, it wouldn't be much of a reveal.
the program.
You all won.
Just to make you feel better. Or worse. I don't know if that would make you
Yeah.
worse.
If I was programming it and I had no scruples, I would just be going, yeah, show them a reveal card that means they would have won, so they'll bet bigger next round.
So I know Doug has always says if you're at the end, you're supposed to raise. But I don't.
If you're
I
gonna
don't-
stay in,
yeah.
I mean, it does make
Also-
sense from. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
but I just don't. I don't want to put more money.
There's that.
I feel like 2 is enough.
Yeah.
Is the theory there? I guess I should wait till Doug gets back. My guess is the theory there is everybody's in, but they're not very confident. So you can chase them off the.
Yeah.
And then
'Cause
everybody will just fold then.
Well,
I
if the
can't
bet,
remember who said it, but like you should always be raising to either get people out who have better cards than you, or keep people in who have worse cards than you. Something like
I
that.
like that. Yep,
Yes.
that's a good theory. I like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm learning. I'll get there after I've given you guys a lot of my money.
You know, one time we had Michael Mead here from Australia too, but he never came back. I got the
What did
impression
you
he never
do to him?
He never
think
really
he-
played poker.
I think he lost all of his money in like 10 minutes, and
No, it
probably
wasn't
wasn't
10
very
minutes.
fun.
I'm still inviting
there
him.
you go, Button. Nice bet.
I get it now. It was double the pot. That was what
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I see. So he's scaring people off that have better cards than him.
Or I have great cards and Just
Or he has
wanting to
nothing, and he's
do
just
a
betting.
value bet.
Because at this
Scared
point,
me
it's
off.
Matt's
very
gonna call
unlikely
me because he
anybody has
doesn't think
anything
I.
good.
Yeah, I want to see one more card.
Somebody's got an ace. Just how many people, and what's their kicker? And if you don't have an ace, you should fold, right?
Incorrect. There's lots of outs.
That's true.
Like king,
Like
queen.
that one. That just gave me an out. Bet big again. I dare you.
Put them all in. Oh, you can't.
Oh,
You're too poor. You're muted. Diamond.
Oh dang! I was shit talking this whole time, and it just wasted.
it was real good too.
It was real good.
All right. I was asking how big do I have to go to scare you off?
You couldn't.
I couldn't.
You couldn't scare me off.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Whoa.
Thank you.
wow.
Have the nut?
Wow.
That's good.
Wow. That's
That was
harsh.
nice. That was nice. Sorry, Aaron. That was rough.
Now look what
Shut
you've
the
done. man.
fuck up. I'll tell you if it's rough or not, all right?
You like it rough. You know it.
Oh Lord!
You just gave Aaron a big dopamine rush.
That reminded me of the hand a few weeks ago with Reed and I, where he had the straight and I had the flush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's rough when you have something, and then someone has something better, and it's like, but I thought I was going to win.
Yeah, that's where some real money's lost usually.
That's it.
It's quite the chair you have there, Anthony.
Gaming chair.
Yeah, it's just the typical
Take
gaming
the-
chair with this cover on it.
Yeah, take the cover off, and then you'll see.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's,
No, I
It's
like
not
the
easy.
cover. It's fine.
it's not easy to take off. I've got a pink cover too.
Reminds me of Reed's banana head.
Oh yeah.
He wants all your
Okay.
chips, Anthony.
Easy fold.
Easy fold.
Go all in, Chucky. Oh, come on.
It's a party.
Come.
I can't change my ways.
For some piddly ass shit too. For 2 more chips.
It's like weighing an elephant and then accidentally a fly landing on the elephant and weigh it again.
Yeah, exactly. Son of a bitch.
Well, Reed's happy because he wanted to raise the first time. Okay, let's see if we can all crack Reed's queens. Now Reed's going to bet 52. 53. Oh, there we go.
Ugh.
Were you already going to do that, Reed? Or is he just that good at reading you by now?
He clicked half pot. I mean, so it was a reasonable guess.
Ah, right. I see.
What?
But what would you have that you would have raised before you saw any cards, and then 7-6-2, you still were good?
You like
Clubs.
7-2
Hello,
offsuit.
pair.
7-2 offsuit.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
See, now
You
Nobody
gotta
likes
think outside of the box, Chucky. The clubs are like hot. So if you had
clubs are
two,
hot, huh?
yeah, if you had two clubs, you could play out a couple of value bets.
A value
That's a
bet
ve-
is where you hope to complete a good hand or
Finish.
something.
No, it's where it's a really low, so you don't want to bet big. You want to hope somebody like just limps in, and you could take advantage of their limp and see the next card.
I see.
Show the kings or queens.
Good fold.
Ace king.
You can see it on the stream.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
Playing it awfully close to the chest, Reed.
I think he was totally bluffing, but I didn't have anything to call him.
No, I don't think he was bluffing. I think he had you dead.
He pulled an ace, right? Or he had an ace, and then the ace came on the turn.
He might even have pocket aces.
Might
Why
have.
did you raise the 6, 7, and 2?
Because he's still had the high hand, probably, because maybe
Yeah,
someone made
still
a pair,
high
but he had
card.
aces.
He let out Chucky, and nobody raised him back. Is that answer your question?
No.
Dang.
I want my cards back. $140? Are you on tilt, Aaron?
That's a big pot. I'm trying to win it.
Oh, you don't want
Now
to
remember,
call?
you lost that last one with a straight, Aaron.
Well, I don't got shit right now, except for pair.
That's something.
Okay.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
You have to go all in now.
I guess I'm almost pot committed, right?
Yep. Sink or swim. Swim or drown.
Poof or drown.
For draft.
I'm interested.
That is a big pot.
Fine. You got K9s?
Oh
Who's
shit!
going to be the chip leader
Oh,
after
God
this?
damn it! Just go. Just do it. Fuck it.
I'm pretty sure that's in the Hoyle Book of Poker.
I'm pretty sure
He's
he's just,
acting, or he really doesn't like his hand. Did you misread your hand?
There's the queen. Yeah.
I had it. Didn't I?
What'd you have?
Until the end, until the last hand. Until the last.
3 of a kind.
I never can
I had
read
two
all the
pair.
cards in everybody's hands quick enough.
I know. I feel the same way. And even though it pops up and it says like Aaron and Matt both had straights, I'm like, hold on, slow down. Which
Yeah.
straight is better?
Aaron had a low straight. He had the 8. I had a queen jack, so
Yeah.
mine was king high.
It just takes me a while to figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wish they would hold the cards for like 5 or 10 more seconds.
that's not in the
Do I have options?
setup
for that?
options. Yeah,
Well,
that's what I was
you have the pause button, don't you, Reed? I mean, it would get annoying, but I think that is a possibility.
Yeah, we should all squawk for it. Pause. Well, let me read it.
After every hand.
Yeah.
Or just get Doug to
Maybe not
explain it. Can you just commentate?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
I gotta
But
know
see,
what
that's
Reed
what's
had.
so great about watching poker on television is they're explaining it, and I'm like, oh, I get poker. It's so good.
Yeah. And it's also that funny effect of
Oh, good luck,
you
Aaron.
feel like you get it. You're like, I could get
Yeah.
this even without the
Yeah,
commentators.
exactly.
And the moment
Yeah,
the commentary
yeah.
goes away, you're like, okay.
Yeah,
you
what
did
am
it.
I doing? Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh. We have probably 2 all-ins.
Wow, look at that.
Why are there so
Oh
many?
my goodness.
Wow.
What's going on here?
Okay.
Doug, commentary.
Well, we got one person now on a flush draw, one with 2 pair, and one which is ace high. Flush draw did not get there.
Flush drawers where they're hoping that the last card will complete a flush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 of 1 suit.
Yeah. Right. They're hoping to get 5 of 1 suit. So
There could have been flush draw for hearts or
right. So if someone had 2 hearts or 2 clubs,
Well,
They're going
should
in
start loading Venmo now.
Hey! 3 people had aces.
everybody got a pair of aces.
Did you guys make any
Everybody
money?
gets a car.
So
Every-
wait, so why
split.
did the person with the
I made
highest?
money.
ways.
I made money.
because
you all
everyone
had
had the
aces.
same
Everyone
kicker
had-
was on the board.
Yeah, I was lower
Everyone had
kicker.
ace.
I thought kickers on the board didn't count.
Yeah,
No,
they
they do.
absolutely
They
do.
do.
They do if
do.
they're higher than yours.
You
It's
play
the best
Oh,
5.
You play the
cards.
best 5 cards possible.
Out of 7.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm glad the
Uh-oh.
rule
Together,
is that.
Diamond.
Now that
because-
Chucky knows the rules, we're
Or it
screwed.
changes everything.
Chucky's making me feel better. I
Now go all
also
in,
don't
Chuck.
really understand what's happening. So thank you for
We
your
should-
questions.
Yeah, absolutely, Harry.
We shouldn't teach Chucky anymore.
I see. I was getting Venmo out and everything. I'll just put that back.
No, you'll need it.
Keep it handy.
You could probably easily lead Chucky and I astray. Be like, oh, the kicker, because it's like a boot, needs to be down really low.
Yeah, everybody knows it's called the kicker because it's from Italy, and Italy looks like a boot.
That's impossible.
40.
You're right, Diamond. I need to do 36. It seems more reasonable, doesn't it? Or like 39, just to like psychologize
Number.
everyone.
Yeah.
No, you.
If everyone folds, Aaron wins like 15 chips. Not too late.
Terry's in.
Just stick it in.
I wish I had like really good cards when this happened, but that's the problem.
Well, you might have good
Stick
cards.
it in.
Don't worry, if you have 7-2 offsuit, I'm sure you'll flop a 7 and a 2.
Like, how good of cards should you stay in for 40? I can't.
It depends on what you think Aaron has.
I don't think
I got a
Aaron
pocket-
actually
I
has
have a
anything, but
pocket
I do
pair.
think
I got a
Terry.
You want
pocket
an
pair.
honest answer to that question?
I got a pocket pair.
I don't think you do.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can have that opinion.
But I think
It's got to
Terry
be a low
does.
pocket pair too. Oh no, he's
I think
near
Terry
the end of his
does.
chips. Maybe.
Yeah,
it's just-
because you have such a small amount of chips. That's why I
Yeah.
don't.
Oh, that doesn't come into consideration at this point.
Well, no, it
Oh,
does.
really?
It does. It does,
It
actually.
does.
Well, he's saying for
Because-
his own
Because
psychology.
if you're set mining, it really makes a difference how much your opponent has, because you got to have at least 8 times the pot in order to make it worth hitting the 1 and 7 trip.
Mm.
Is that the Italian strategy?
What were those words?
Yeah, right.
They
Exactly.
all sounded like English ones, but
Yeah,
the
it sounds like
order you
philosophy,
put
right?
them in. Yeah.
I got 2 pair, guys.
Cool.
Big pot for 2 pair.
It's almost. It's
All
kind
about
of
that
fun
kicker.
to fold because then you get to see whether you won, and if you see that you would have lost,
Ah,
Work, Terry.
Yeah.
Good job.
and then it's like I would have lost. I made the right call. This is great.
Mm. Yeah.
Finally.
Last couple of times I played, so many times I'll fold and be like, "Why did I fold?" And it's like,
Right,
no, it made
that's the
sense at the
worst.
time.
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's
those
the
weird
worst.
cards were going to come out. But now each
Yeah.
time I'm like, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
It's all
And
about
it's like, what would I've had high card?
the way I look at it. Is this game is all about process. It's not about results.
I think that I think the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that, Matt. What's the process?
If you try to change your strategy based on I would have gotten that one, or
Right.
like
Yeah.
I would have won that,
Yeah.
like that's not the right way to play.
Yes,
you
it's
never
it's
know.
like
You never know what's going to fall, so you have to play based on the probabilities that you know.
Matt, don't think just because you raised by 4 instead of 2 that I'm still mad at you.
Terry, what was your 3 of a kind in Queens?
Queens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that playing by process, not result, also means you have to realize you're going to lose some, and you should lose some.
Yeah.
Right.
I love the idea of the statistics working out in the long run. I have a couple of friends who they never they roll dice whenever they buy each other coffee, and whoever gets the higher dice pays.
nice.
And so that way it works out in the long run. But it's in the long run. You know, they might have somebody might pay for their coffee 5 times in a row.
It reminds me of the Dice Man. Has anybody read
What's-
that book?
No, what's that?
Book. It's one of those sort of. It's a fiction book, but it's written as if it's non-fiction from a psychologist.
Why is
who,
this my default?
I think he sees a patient who starts making all of his decisions by the dice, and so then he starts doing the same thing as well. And making your decisions by the dice just basically means everything in his life, he will start rolling the die anytime a thought comes into his head. And if he wants to do it, it might be 3 sides of the dice. You know, anything from 1 to 3 is this thing, and then something he doesn't want to do might be a 6. And then obviously, you know, you can imagine he just sort of gets himself into lots of problems.
Yeah. There's a recent study that one of the dudes who did Freakonomics just put together, and if you're at a decision in your life where you're trying to figure out, should I quit my job or should I stay at my job? Should I dump my boyfriend? Should I, you know, whatever, that kind of thing. If you really don't know, it seems like people tend to enjoy their lives more if you'd make a change.
Right.
Like if you're really stuck between A and B and you just can't tell, do the thing that makes the more change in your life.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Dump my
quit your
girlfriend,
job.
go out with a boy.
Right, right.
Quit your job, get divorced.
Quit your
right?
job, yeah.
Yeah, get divorced.
First,
Yeah.
sell your
Person
house,
you
move
hate.
to a different country.
Yeah, obviously only if you're really on that knife's
Nice
edge.
hand, Terry.
Nice answer.
Terry's killing it right now.
Very nice work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my emoji.
It's giving me flashbacks.
It reminds me of like a cheap Reno like diner that has like poker in the back room. I'm gonna raise. What's it? 36? Is that right?
That's the number.
I should never have said that.
You didn't have a mustache 2 weeks ago, did you, Aaron? How long have I been gone?
You've been gone long enough to not realize I didn't have a mustache.
That's helpful.
Yeah. Can we quantify that? 17.
Okay.
Oh. There you go. There you go. I'll get off these low pocket pair, which I've been getting a lot of.
Did you really have a pair, Aaron?
Yeah. I folded a pair. Remind yourself in 10 minutes. Watch the stream.
Oh yeah,
Your
did we ever
strategy
find
must
out
be
Reed's
to-
hand?
To lull
Yeah,
us
ace
into
jack.
trusting you.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then lie when it counts, of course.
And then
That's
lie
a
when
good
it
strategy.
counts, yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
Diamond, he wasn't as strong as I thought.
Well played.
I gave Reed too much credit.
Reed bluffs a lot.
He should bluff more.
Yeah, I haven't seen him lifting his wine glass a lot tonight. I feel like that helps his bluffing.
He's staying sober. Go get some wine, Reed.
I'm drunk
Yeah,
off
for real.
cheesecake right now.
Go and show us, Matt.
I had. Oh, do I want to say? I had
Yes.
a pair of jets.
Yeah.
I had a pair.
Oh,
of jets.
you still would have beat me. That's right. I had a pair of 10s.
Yeah.
I had a pair of jets.
Yeah.
That was exactly. I was like, I think he's only got a pair. Betting big to scare me away, and it worked. Well, would have won anyway. So.
Oh, these little raises drive me crazy because I feel like 6 is enough. It's for the opposite reason for.
I already
Doug,
said that, Chucky.
No, but it's for the opposite reason that they annoy you. They're enough to get me out, and I think that bothers me personally. It's like I shouldn't be bothered so much by 6.
You got to call now if there's no more raises because there's so much money in the pot that it's.
I've already folded, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I folded it too.
Doug has 666.
Oh wow.
Ooh, someone's got a straight diamond.
I know what it is
36
now.
bet.
Diamond's
That's
gonna pretend like a straight. So like 36 is an appropriate bet if you're hoping for a straight, right? I feel like you would have bet. Oh, but see, then it's so interesting. Shit.
Yeah, Diamond might have
36
like a jack off card. That didn't come out
Jack
right.
off card. You're really just handing it to Doug at this point.
Doesn't seem.
Handing it to Doug.
But see, 36 is also low enough to keep people in. So if
Maybe
you
I
Too easy
have
for
that
Doug.
card. Maybe I have that card.
You got the
Could be.
jack off?
I might.
Oh Jesus.
I'm just gonna check at this point.
Check your straight.
Check the jack off.
But yeah, if you have the straight diamond, that's fantastic because you kept so many people in at quite a high amount. That would have been a great bet.
Yeah, he may have the queen jack.
He may. I think he's got the
Of course,
7 jack.
If I were Diamond, if he did have that, I'd be worried about a third heart falling.
Yeah, there's that. It's tough. There's a lot of you in here though, so I'm good.
Oh, interesting.
Quaid's raise scares me a little.
There's a heart.
It's the heart. There it is.
Yeah.
So surely Quaid wouldn't have raised if he was hoping for a flush. Oh. Oh, interesting.
There it is.
He's got a
Quaid.
7 jack, yeah.
You flopped it.
Give me something. Give me just a little something.
Who are you talking to, God?
Yes. Satan. Anyone who'll listen, really.
Speaking of which, I am going on a shamanistic. Whoa. I have a friend who's going to guide me through a mushroom trip coming up this
Oh.
next week.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to hear about that. I'm interested
Yeah.
in doing something like that. Where is that going to be?
Somewhere safe. It's
Have
probably
you done it before?
it's probably going to be out in nature somewhere. No, I have not. So, I'm telling you, if I see Jesus, I'll come back and tell you guys.
Okay.
Do you think we'll find it convincing?
Yeah.
Personal experience.
Do you
Personal
Personal
experience, Anthony.
So, Aaron, what was it, a month ago? You said that your one
Psychedelic.
psychedelic
This is
experience
tough
away. Yeah.
call.
Are you still feeling the same similarly?
I like to play with the idea because I know
Alright,
it has a large impact in a lot of people's lives,
Yeah,
and
that's for sure.
so I feel like I would be
Yeah.
shorting myself out by not experiencing it for some reason.
Oh, I agree with you.
Oh.
Give me a jack. Give me a jack.
I'm more interested in whether you're still sort of hoping for a religious revelation.
These are 7.
Jack.
Oh, nothing.
That's usually
Fair.
when I say stuff like that,
Fair.
just
Split it.
tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
I think I'm at a
Fair.
point where I
Fair.
could rationalize myself out of a weird experience, just by saying brain chemistry, right?
Yeah. What's your breakdown? Like, what percentage of that was a joke and what percentage of that was serious?
I would say that just like UFOs and extraterrestrials, I want to believe.
Yeah.
I think it would take a Herculean amount of evidence, and I think one dope ass trip on mushrooms is not going to cut it, but I think it could add to the body. Does that make sense?
Do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to be a millionaire?
Well, this is a game show.
No, I'm just curious.
Do I want to be a millionaire?
You're
Yeah.
assuming he isn't already, Anthony.
Do you want to be another millionaire? Do you want to have another $1 million?
Two millionaires. Do you want to have a thousand? I want to be a thousandaire. Okay, that's all I want to be. No, sure. Okay, what's the game? Where are you going with this? Yes, I want to be a millionaire.
If you have your trip and you get the idea that if you give somebody all of your money, you'll get $1 million back, or you'll make $1 million, would you do it? So in other words, would you take it seriously?
Like, would I take like the experience that I had
Yep.
as that it could affect reality? Is that what you're saying?
I guess I'm wondering.
Would I be convinced that my experience could affect reality?
Yeah, I'm wondering if you're willing to put weight on your experience to conclude that there's a God. Would you be willing to put your weight on the experience that you could achieve something else, like something like a monetary thing? Does it make sense?
Yeah, you're trying to link something we could actually measure with my experience. Is that correct?
I guess I'm trying to see if you would have an experience and conclude that like God was real because of that trip that you had. If you had a trip and you were convinced that like
you could fly, would you jump off a cliff?
Right. And if you wouldn't for that, why would you do it for the other stuff?
Oh, so I view.
He's trying to appeal to the consequences of your beliefs.
Yeah, I view the trip as an anecdote or like a testimonial, right? It's really weak evidence, but I think it starts stacking. It could stack in the right direction, for me at least. So like if you said 15 dudes saw a dog, right? I could probably believe them, but if like 150,000 people had a common experience with, imaginary mushroom aliens in their brain, then that'd be cool too. I'd want to see that. But I don't think, yeah. So I don't think it would. I don't know how much it would drive my behavior. Well, I don't know. I kind of see where I don't know if it's an equivalent to what I'm saying. Like it would just push my meter slightly to probably lean yes or something. Yeah. I don't know.
I thought of a different example. Like let's say you were tripping and then you had the experience that I don't know, somebody stole from you or something, or your spouse cheated on you or something or whatever.
That's a good one. Would you leave your spouse?
Yeah. Would you act out on it? Would you accuse her or think that it actually had happened after you came down for your trip?
Definitely not. No, okay. Definitely not.
So if you were tripping and you thought that you were experiencing God.
No, I wouldn't be convinced. I just think I want to know what it's, I want to know what, I want to be I just want to experience the same thing that these other people have experienced. That's just kind of like blows their mind. And like,
Go watch
It
Lion
is-
King.
in real life,
It's
life
really funny you
on
said
Broadway.
that. I watched Lion King for the first time just a couple of months ago, and I didn't think it was very good.
What was the movie or the?
You're an
musical?
adult.
The movie, yeah.
No, I'm talking about
Wait, the live action or the?
Because you're an adult.
It's for kids.
Well, my friend was like, "This is the best movie ever. You have to watch it." And I watched it. And I'm like, "I'm not impressed. The story is."
No,
very
but
good."
You're talking about the cartoon then.
I'm talking about the movie, yeah.
But I mean, there's the
There's two
cartoon,
movies.
and then there's the
Animated movie. Or,
yeah CGI one.
Oh, I'm talking about the one from the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no,
What a
that's
disappointment.
Animation. So anyway, but Aaron, it sounds like really you're interested in the experience, like more than anything.
That's fair.
I am. I'm interested in the new experience because I do want to be convinced that there is a supernatural realm or world or whatever, and I think this would be a piece of that. But I could probably rationalize myself out of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess I'm setting myself up for failure, but it'd be cool. I think. I hope.
Yeah.
It'd also be cool to kind of understand what other people are talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
A huge percentage of people who have done it say that it's one of the most impactful things in their lives.
Yes.
I want to do
Even
it.
if it's not religious, most people
Yeah.
report like changes in their lives that are
It's like
lasting,
up there within
years
like the
later.
birth of a child.
Yeah,
Which
it's
is way
really
up there.
crazy.
Yeah.
And you said you've done it before, Aaron?
No, I have not. I have not.
Oh, okay.
Well, this will be fun
Yeah.
for us to see how you come back.
You should strain
Yeah.
it.
If I'm kinder, that's what I'm
When are
hoping.
you
Because
doing
I'm
Sell
an
his
asshole.
T-shirt for a cheeseburger.
Aaron.
Yeah.
When are you doing this?
Well, right now I'm in the process of buying it, and I think it may happen this week or it may happen next week.
Okay, so we'll say goodbye to you at the end of this poker game.
All my vices will be cured.
You'll come back with a different identity, surely.
Personal development.
Yeah. You'll want us to call you by your new name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramdas.
Maybe Muhammad.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
He'll come
Converted.
back as fuck.
Puck or fuck? Did you say fuck?
No,
Oh.
I said buck with a B.
Oh.
Oh my God! Did Doug say fuck?
Oh my gosh.
I would never say that word. It's dirty.
He's
Fudge.
a good boy.
Yeah, I'm a very good boy. The best.
I don't.
Every time you're debating whether or not to bet, I imagine you at a restaurant trying to order.
It's pretty bad. It's
Should I-
pretty bad.
Oh, I'm getting
I'll go to the-
flashbacks to my ex.
Should I get the French fries or not?
I'll go to the
Yeah.
grocery store and I'll stand in the ice cream aisle and I'll be like, okay, I really want strawberry, but I should get chocolate. And
Oh,
it's like, what if I don't like chocolate tomorrow? Oh,
yeah. I had an ex like that, and she would order stuff at the restaurant, and then she would sit there, and you could see her getting increasingly stressed. And then she'd go, "No, I've got to change it." And she would always change
It's
her
pretty
order.
bad.
So I'd be
It's
to the
pretty
point where I'd be like,
bad.
"Just tell me your first order, and then change it with me, so we only have to bother the
Can't
waiter
say that.
one time." And
I've put so
and
much
she was the
money in
same
his
about
hand,
me. She would be like, "I think we should go out," and then we'd be going out, and she'd be like, "No, I want to break up." I'd be like, "Okay." And then she'd be like, "Actually, no, I want to change that order." I'm like, "Yeah,
Whoa.
not a plate
Yeah.
of salad."
You don't sound bitter.
It is a funny thing. I love asking that question of people. I'm like, does this pattern play out in other parts of your life? And it's so often interesting how people
Yeah.
pause for a second and then they suddenly go, yeah, I do this with everything.
Have you seen that meme from the Notebook where Noah's like asking her, like, "What do you want?" And she's like, "It's not that simple." He's like, "Oh my God, like, what do you want?"
what did you have, Doug?
What was that?
What was your hand?
I can't hear you.
Jesus Christ. Come on. Save me from the effort of
You
opening
guys hear
a new
Chucky?
tab and pulling up Twitch.
I can't hear Chucky. I see his mouth move.
I know. It's weird.
I see you.
His mic is broken.
Chucky, no one can hear you if you can hear us.
Okay, this has become gaslighting at this point.
Oh, I love gaslighting.
Yeah.
Wait, how did he hear the word gaslighting?
Oh man, you got me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, but did you, here's what I want to know. Did you, I don't think you had very much, but did you at least have a pair?
Of course.
I had a pair.
At least a pair.
Of course. I have a pair before even the cards are dealt.
Why are you so full
Work out
of
your
bullshit?
definitions first.
You're so full of bullshit. It's spilling out, Doc. Now
Well,
I
I'm
have
having
to
a
open,
colonoscopy soon.
now
so
I have
should
to
be
open
right.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Oh my
Is
god,
that
that's
like-
so funny.
They don't have to put you under. That's outpatient, isn't it?
You know, they put me under, yeah. But I'm
Really?
asked to be kept awake.
But it's
They
still
give
can
you,
tell
they give
can
you
tell the
Michael
difference.
Jackson juice.
Oh, okay.
Propofol. Yeah.
Oh,
Michael Jackson juice.
Yeah.
See now, okay, so I gotta time it so I'm watching at the right time. Such a pain in the ass, Doug. You're a pain in my
Man.
ass.
He's heard that before.
there we go.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
Oh God.
What on earth?
Wow.
Did you say Earth?
Sounded like it.
E-A-R-F.
On Earth, bruv.
Brev.
Get my money.
Brev.
Let's see. That's everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted
Mm.
Nice.
Hmm.
I would have made a
Yeah,
nut
I thought you
flush.
How
had a
benevolent
flush.
of you.
You would have had it.
I'll show
Problem.
Diamond, but nobody else. Especially not Matt.
Hey, Harry, are there regions in Australia in which there are distinct accents?
People claim so. I don't think I can hear it much. People claim that Melbourne has an accent compared to Sydney. I'd struggle to pick it.
How about like Tanzania? Or I'm sorry, Tasmania.
Tasmania, right? I was like, they're Africans. They are very different.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think they
Yeah.
speak English.
So not even really that I've noticed down there. What there certainly is a rural-urban difference where, like, if you watch, there's a huge thing on TikTok of like Australian farmers who do TikToks, and you get a really strong sense of like a real bogan accent. You know,
Really
like
what?
sort of not really
Bogan.
pronouncing their words, and really bogan being like what
Is it
we
the guy
call
with the
like
goat?
hillbilly kind of.
Okay.
redneck.
Yeah, there's a guy with a goat who's always like yelling after his goat to come in the truck and shit.
Yes, yeah, I think his goat died.
Orders
actually,
a
but yeah,
steak,
he was a very
Chucky.
funny comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the rundown. Like there's, I think, a guy maybe with the bogan accent in the rundown.
Yes,
Harry-
Aussie Man explains. He's got that more bogan accent.
Where are you from in Australia, Harry?
Sydney.
Sydney. What about someone like from Perth or Darwin? Do they sound basically the same?
Basically the same. Like Perth to me, sometimes I'm like, oh, they do sound a bit fancier, a bit sort of better spoken generally. But
Okay.
Better spoken.
not
Or Adelaide?
Adelaide. Yeah, still not really a whole lot. That's maybe a bit more
You're just
bogany.
naming
But that's
off
because
that.
Adelaide is
Cities
just
you know.
basically a small town. They call it a
Yeah.
city. Just
Are the
because they
people
only have
traveling
few-
between towns frequently? Is that why?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like until
I
the
just-
pandemic, I was going to Melbourne every week.
I find it fascinating that like a small, tiny little island like England can have like such a wide range of distinct accents, and then you have this giant island, and it's all kind of
Well, it's kind of
homogenized.
because of the history.
Yeah.
Sure, I get that, but like I just, yeah,
Yeah, there was just, I think it's just interesting because, there's so little mixing where, like, my girlfriend's from Newcastle in the UK, and when she talks to her parents, they have clearly quite thick Geordie accents, which is what they call people from Newcastle. But she doesn't, because she did a lot of growing up in, like, she went to university in Bristol and then lived in London for a while. So she just sounds like that broad English middle-class accent, whereas her parents definitely sound like they're from Newcastle.
When she goes home, does she take coals? You get that joke?
Just to bring a bag of coal to Newcastle.
Yeah.
It's funny because Australia has a Newcastle, and I never used to get that joke. I was like, do they have a coal mine there? I didn't know that. It's like, oh, flog Newcastle.
I still don't get it. So
Newcastle
There's an
was like
expression
produced most of England's, or I believe even a part of Europe's coal.
Oh,
and there's this
yeah.
saying like to sell ice to Eskimos to sell coal to Newcastle.
The saying is bring coal to Newcastle. It's like bringing coal to Newcastle.
Bringing coal. Okay, I'd only heard of the it's like selling coal to Newcastle.
It's like bringing silicon to Silicon Valley.
Yeah, but they don't make silicon there anymore.
Yeah.
Snow to an Eskimo or something? Isn't there a phrase like that?
Flush draw versus two per.
Fuck. You didn't run it twice, you punk.
No.
Such a punk.
No, he has his free choice.
It took a while for something to get
it's
taken out.
it's free will, right? It's free will. What are you gonna do?
I think I'll be there soon, Chucky.
So I figured I had a 25% chance of winning 300 chips, and that felt like a good amount. Does that logic make sense?
You were
close.
No, it's 17% twice, roughly.
Well,
so,
forget run it twice, but like if
no. On the
left.
flop, you had 30-some% chance, but after the turn, you were cut in half.
Right.
So
why was
really,
it not 20?
really,
why
you
was
should
it
have.
not 25%. There's four
Because
cards, four
because
suits.
you have some of the clubs and some of the clubs are already out, so there aren't. It's not 1 in 4.
Well, it's pretty close, surely. You're saying it's really less than half of 25? You're saying it's like 12%?
No,
What the heck, man?
Assuming nobody else has clubs, you have
Trying to double up.
on the flop. You have like a 30. Is it 30? Between 30 and 33% chance of hitting your flush by the
When
river.
you say flop, is it 3 cards or 4 cards?
The flop is the first 3 cards.
I was under the impression we all knew the terminology here.
Yeah, I'm not really good at terminology.
I want to reduce your confidence in that.
I'm really not good at memorizing terms, honestly.
No, I'm
But
I'm
okay,
happy
you're saying
asking
it
these
was
questions,
30%
Jackie.
chance. But then what was the percent on the last card, on the 5th card?
Before the
Biggest-
5th card,
Yeah.
your percentage was about 16-17%.
Yeah,
So in
that's
other words,
crazy.
you didn't even have enough money in your own stack to make it worthwhile to call. But another way to look at it is that you were pot committed, so you really had nothing to lose. But you should have probably. What was the bet on the flop? Did you bet 100, Matt? No.
105, I think.
On the flop or on the turn?
I don't remember.
I think you did that on the turn.
He
On the
bet
flop,
an annoyingly large amount.
it might have been worth the call on the flop for you. But as soon as you missed, if you had
On
a
the
big enough
4th card.
stack, you probably should have folded. But since you were,
Oh,
yeah,
I
I don't
didn't.
think you did. I don't think you had it. You did anything wrong. You just
I had
got screwed.
64 chips left.
Terry, what are you doing?
It's really strange. It's hard to believe that it's 16% because I feel
60%
like,
twice on the flop.
why do you say no? Forget
Because
the
you got-
flop. I'm talking about the last card. When the last card hasn't been put on the
When
board.
the last card comes, it's either 100 or 0 because all the cards are out.
No,
so you're
okay.
talking
So
either
just
flop or
before-
turn.
Just before the last card.
Yeah,
When
so
there's 4 cards on the board.
if you don't know anyone else's cards, right,
Just
then basically it's less than 1 in 4, right? Because there are 4 of the suit already played, right? And so if there are 4 of the suit already played, there are 9 of those cards, and there's whatever else.
you have
right?
it set already, Terry?
So it's basically you have, if you're playing with one other
Are you
person,
sweating yet, Don?
it's 52 cards minus 5, minus 4 for the cards, so 48 cards, minus 4 for the players, so 44 cards. And out of those, there are 9 cards you could get that would hit the flush. Right? So it's 9 out of 44.
I hear the argument that
pocket
you're making,
threes?
but I don't buy it.
It's 9 out of 44. That's the odds of hitting a flush.
Oh, you on the river. Oh,
I got him.
you got
I
me.
got him.
Nice work.
I made the
Jerry's
right
been
call
doing
on the
well.
turn.
If there are 2 people in, that's 9 out of 44.
So it's interesting because this is sort of an epistemological thing. It's very difficult to convince me of things using statistics because I feel like I don't trust.
This isn't statistics. This is just probability.
Okay, call it what you want, but it's
Isn't
very
that the
hard.
same thing?
No,
That's kind of what I'm saying. But forget it.
it's not the same
hard. Okay, let me rephrase it. It's hard to convince me of things. So going back to pedantic, it's hard to convince me of things using probabilistic arguments because I feel like I do not trust my understanding of probability.
Oh,
And so
okay.
I would much rather see like a simulation thing. So it's something that I might write a little.
Oh
program
yeah,
on.
it's easy to do. You could just do
Well,
it in
that's-
Excel.
It's in
I've
Google
done
already.
that before.
Just
Yeah.
just type in what's the probability of hitting.
But I
a
don't trust the
flush.
internet. You can't. People write anything on the internet, Doug.
Yeah.
You understand that when you flip a coin, it's either heads or tails, though, right?
Nope. It can be on the side.
On the edge. All right. I want
I
to
mean,
play some more.
it is just simple permutations, though, right? Like, well, actually,
You
combinations.
say
You
that.
stop the simple stuff. I'm a dumb. Knock it off.
You can't convince me by
Good luck, Anthony.
claiming that it's simple when I'm not convinced
Super.
by the math.
Okay.
That's very nice.
Who am I up against?
Anyway, I sent you another.
Diamond.
He's got high card
Money.
ace.
Oh, you're way in the lead. 91% to win.
Mm,
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Chuck. I didn't mean to trigger
Here
you.
we go.
Oh,
Ooh,
now full
Wow.
house.
Wow.
Run it again.
Oof.
95% to win. Sorry, Chucky.
Come on. Yes. I think I got that.
Damn.
You're still
Ding,
Ding,
alive.
ding, 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 ding.
That's the direction I want to go.
Good
Nice.
call.
Nice.
Nice.
But like, how often have you been misled about statistics or probability? Like, do you all know about the Monty Hall problem, for example?
Yep.
Yes. I know
Yeah.
about the Monty Hall
Yeah.
problem.
And I feel like everyone has this intuition
Oh.
about it, and they're
What?
wrong.
No, but
That's
the math
because-
is actually right. It's
Yeah.
people's
Yeah.
intuitions that's wrong.
Yeah, but you
the
can
math is
make
simple.
mathematical arguments that sound right that aren't right.
Yes,
Right.
you
Yeah,
can.
but
That's what's so interesting about it.
those are called hucksters.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but
Snake oil.
Like, I mean, I know you don't. This doesn't mean much to you, Chucky, but like, card probabilities.
Don't start any sentences like that. That's just
yeah,
demeaning.
you're making me very defensive, Matt.
Let me slow this down for you.
Take him under your wing.
So
What an asshole.
No, I mean, I'm saying because like you're saying you're not convinced by like you
I'm
would run.
arguing.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I have a fairly developed appreciation for all this. I have one of my undergraduate degrees is in mathematics. Like I understand proof and argument.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is I don't trust proof very much because it's so easy to convince yourself that this is logical without because you see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly.
yeah.
If you look at it the wrong way, I think there's,
right, exactly.
I'm often
yeah.
obsessed
Yeah.
by like what question do you ask? And Doug
Yeah.
pointed this out well before, where
Yeah.
he said he was talking you through the probabilities of winning the pot, and then he was saying, but this is somewhat irrelevant because you were pot committed.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like, which question am I asking? Because
Yeah.
if I've already put in so much and I've got very little left in my pocket, it
That's
makes
true.
sense to bet even if it's
That's
a bad
true,
bet.
but I'm just thinking about all of the assumptions that we're making. Like we're making
Mm.
these assumptions about what is the distribution of cards that the players have based on the cards that I can see, et cetera, et cetera. And that's where my brain is like, I don't know what assumptions to make, and so therefore,
But
I'm
you
not
had a
committed.
great answer, Chucky. Your answer to your problem, whatever that your problem is to run simulations, and that's what a lot of
Yes,
people do.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to wind up
Yeah.
doing. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was never convinced by the Monty Hall arguments until I wrote a program that convinced me using simulation.
Yeah.
I remember
I like the
years
Darren
ago.
Brown's explanation of imagine, like he said, just flip it. You're not the contestant. You're the game show host. You're Monty Hall, and imagine you don't have 3 doors, but you've got 200 doors.
The
And you've
100
been
doors
holding
argument's
on
pretty
one
good,
door, and then the other door they picked, which was door 45, and you just laboriously opened every single other door than that.
Sure,
and suddenly,
sure, sure,
of course, there's a reason he's not opening that door.
Yeah.
That one helped me work it out. But yeah, I like those counterintuitive problems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I'm coming from like, I don't know, 20 years ago I sat down with Excel or whatever and I like calculated all the probabilities of all the poker hands and like some of these. So like I guess I'm just familiar with it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what it would probably take, I think.
Could you talk a little bit slower, please, Matt? For all of us
Dullards.
dullards. Yeah, thank you.
For all the music
Well,
majors in the crowd.
let me speak at 1/3 the speed for Aaron, who
He has that mustache now, so
yeah,
take that. into
apparently he's from
consideration.
South Africa.
Yeah. Is that what that flag is?
Yeah,
I thought it was just a weird, cool UI thing that was on its side.
no,
Makes you
South
feel any
Africa.
better, Chucky? I talk the talk with the math and stuff, but really every decision I make in poker is just gut feel.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I mean, that's the most reliable, right?
He's lying to you. He wants you to think that because he wants you to.
There's
No,
some
I
gut.
raised-
No, I'm not
I
totally lying.
raised to 12 to get you
Yeah,
all
totally
out.
lying.
Just 40% lying. On the flop, on the turn, it's down to 20% lying.
You're on another level, Doug. You're making jokes that I can't even detect the jokes.
Yeah, that happens often on my YouTube channel too.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Just giving away money to Chucky.
He's charitable too.
Just use the force.
Calculate the odds.
No. Use your intuitions. Forget about the math.
I have so much to say about this, but I feel like I don't have the time. Hold on. Because I used to play chess a lot, and then I started learning Go, and I felt like with Go, I played much better when I used intuition as opposed to trying to think ahead. I don't know. It was a very interesting experience.
How much did you play it?
Go's an interesting game.
Not a lot. I'm bad at everything I do.
I don't think I've ever played that game.
Go is very fun. It's very.
Is that the one
interesting.
where you gotta have like 4 or 5 in a row of the same color?
You
No.
surround the opponents.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
these
little.
Yeah,
It
there's
looks-
like little
yeah.
circular.
It's in
pieces
the
you
movie
pull.
Knives Out. That game.
A beautiful mind.
Hey, you
if
got
you-
it, Chucky.
If
There
you've
you
seen
go.
Pi, it's used in Pi. I can't believe I won with a pair, but okay, I'll take it.
Terry had a flush draw.
Whew. Technically, so did I. I had 4 puppy dog toes. You enjoyed that, Doug?
Yeah, that was good. That was funny.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this game is stressful.
Fucking A.
This is just like taking mushrooms.
Yeah, diamond.
It's just every time I play, it's a bad trip. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's something really interesting about intuition because at some point, intuition becomes quite reliable when you're an
Yeah.
expert at something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Intuition
Chess.
is- yeah.
Chess
And
is a
exactly,
perfect
yeah.
example.
That's true.
And you can't necessarily explain why you're so confident, but you know that statistically speaking, you're right more often than you're not.
I feel like it makes sense when you consider like there's so much information that your brain
Yeah.
hides from you that if you've studied something a lot,
Yeah.
your brain is going to be
Yeah.
there's going to be more available to you than you can like consciously
Yeah.
bring to the surface.
It's really fascinating, especially after talking about epistemology, because it's like, I can look at code and I can say, okay, this is a bad thing to do, but why? I don't really know why. but trust me, and then that's not very convincing to anybody.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna finish that.
The argument becomes, when have I led you wrong? And it's like, I feel bad for making this argument.
Oh,
Good luck, Harry.
Thank you.
Jack 10.
I think we're in trouble.
hearts.
Diamond.
Are you going to let a measly 93 bully you, Doug?
No, I'm going to let the facts bully me.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
Ooh.
Oh,
Anthony can't be bullied.
There's no way I can be the boths of yous.
Interesting. Good luck, Anthony.
2 pair versus.
Nice.
oh,
No, there's still
Very
hope.
little.
Jack.
Whoa.
Dope.
Jack.
Need a jack.
But Harry gets
Oh,
to keep
Anthony,
playing.
you're on your way up again.
I get to keep
Right.
20.
Yeah,
How
at least you
exciting.
didn't get knocked out, Harry. Nice job, Anthony.
Yep.
Nice.
What do I do with a king 8? Fold it? Probably.
Early position, yeah. If it's suited on the button, play it.
Ooh.
There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to be able to play out 20 for very long, am I?
Well, let's see if we can double you up or triple you up or quadruple you up.
Or quintuple.
Interesting.
Pre-flop 20.
I'm never, ever going to take Chucky out to a restaurant.
Oh, it's terrible, Doug. You don't want to. You don't want to.
It's like the
What would you like tonight, sir?
ultimate
I need to run
insult.
some simulations.
Let's run a simulation on the menu.
I
Don't take him
definitely
to
have a
Cheesecake
thing.
Factory.
Okay, good luck, Harry.
God damn it! Ah! Sorry.
Did you stub your toe? Because I know you're not looking at
Yeah,
the cards.
yeah. It's a
7-2,
an
baby.
animal. An
That's
animal.
right.
7-2.
God Almighty. But it's really about money. I have a thing about money that even though it's small amounts of money, it means a lot. It means more than it should, I think.
Oh, don't do that.
No, yeah, I think it should matter.
You should probably wipe your ass with some $20 bills just to make sure that you don't have a grip on your life, you know? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, are you saved up for retirement? I mean,
Whoa. Who's talking about retiring? You gotta spend it
It's
while you got
money.
it, dude. You gotta spend it while you got it.
This money
What'd
is
you-
part
what'd you
of
say?
my,
You don't know if you're gonna live tomorrow. Spend it.
oh yeah,
So-
yeah.
I'm really, really, really hoping
Don't.
that you guys can beat what I had because I would have gone on all in for this.
Retirement. You guys are all adults. Adults. I'm not an adult yet.
Please beat me.
What'd you have, Chucky?
I had 3 2s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Oh,
had a
would've
chance
won.
there, Harry.
I had a 2
It's
and a
all right.
7.
I knew it was near the end of my time.
But I was thinking 2s suck so much because they're so small.
Right?
they do suck. But, sometimes you get pairs or 3 of a kind with them.
Yeah, I just figured that somebody else. I thought that Harry had a pair. Why would he go all in without a pair?
Well, I mean,
Need
he
a pair
went
to
all
go
in
all
because
in.
he wanted to know whether he was in or out,
He was feeling sad.
He was playing on tilt.
And then
Now maybe Diamond's doing the same thing.
That's right.
Oh, that's all in. I
An
didn't
invisible
think
man
that was all in.
called for Anthony.
It's a fundraiser.
I
Okay,
feel like Anthony calls every.
Diamond, I have a 3. Oh, never mind. Anthony's in.
He's listening. He's
I gotta
listening.
fold. I mean, I gotta fold now, right? He knows one of my cards. But I want to give you some money.
Do it.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And wait, he was listening.
Yeah,
Now you should fold. Now
he's eating a yogurt right now. Oh, this is good for Anthony. It looks like.
No, it's good for me.
Someone have 2 hearts. Someone
I got
have 2
3.
hearts.
Okay,
Good luck, Diamond.
Let's just do a
yeah,
little
it's not
teaser
looking
here.
good. See, I do PayPal personally.
Oh, we did not.
Want to run it twice, Diamond? It's up to you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Nice.
High card. Pair of 4s.
Yeah.
I tried to give you money.
Done. I appreciate it.
You had me dominate with the diamonds too.
It was worth a shot, I figured.
What
you're
made you
feeling
go
sad, too.
all in with a jack and an 8, Don? Was it that they were suited, or that they were kind of nearby, or?
Yeah. I mean, it was somewhat suited nearby. It was possibly a chance to get a little bit more to play with. I mean, 68 felt low, but
I feel you on that. Like even if the probability is low, it's too little to play with, so I might as well just...
Right. I mean, I usually only start with 200, so I can't say that much, but
Mm-hmm. Terry's always got something. Oh. Shit.
I've only won 2 hands this evening. I don't like Sunday nights.
Do you also play on Wednesdays?
Yeah, I play Wednesdays.
All right. So, Terry, I don't think you actually have anything good, but I'm also terrified because I believe that you always do have something good. How do I deal with this? These facts? I'm scared. What did you have, Terry? Oh, I can't hear you. You're muted.
She said a 5.
I had 3 5s.
Good
Ooh.
Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, well, my fear was justified.
Well
Same.
deserved. Yeah.
Somehow, fear never leads you astray, I think, is the conclusion I should draw from that.
Yeah. Always
Be
fold.
more afraid of more.
Always fear.
Feel afraid.
You will never
You are
die.
in danger. I'll be right back.
Sit in your home and build a cocoon.
That's what a lot of people did this last year with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I built my cocoon.
I made a dumb choice.
Who said that?
Yeah, who said
I
that?
did. That was me. That was me.
That's like
Okay.
important information.
I predict.
Process it.
Yeah.
Wait, I predict you're gonna win.
Well, that was a good prediction.
Hertz suited. You got Hertz. Hertz on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Quaid wants to see one more. Didn't get it.
Oh,
Who said that?
me. It drives me up the wall how many times I wound up having good cards after I've folded. But then,
Can't let that affect you.
yeah, well, But we just learned that fear is the most reliable emotion.
Did we learn that?
No, that was a.
Nice.
So
Ooh.
if two people have two pair, does the person with the higher pair win?
The higher top card, yeah.
Higher top
Okay.
pair. Yeah.
Why were you
If
scared
it's
about
not-
playing that, Quaid?
What's up?
Why were you scared about playing that? That was a decent hand.
There was a
I was
straight on
just
the board.
bullshitting.
Oh.
Like on the river, though, he didn't have the nuts, but pretty close.
Yeah.
I think,
There was
I
a
don't know.
straight on the board, I think.
yeah, 2 cards. I forget which 2 cards were needed to make a straight, but it was a straight was possible. But I just had the worst card on the river. That gave me 2 pair, which gave Quaid more money.
Flop, turn, river. Is that right?
Yes.
Flop, turn, river.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got it.
Flop,
I
turn,
got it.
river.
I'll never forget it now.
Okay.
How did it go?
Do you remember your girlfriend's names?
You ever see that movie Memento?
River.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I can't recall if I've ever seen it before.
I wrote a master's paper on that movie.
Did you?
Really?
That's
Yeah, I
interesting.
did. Yeah.
Did you
How many
study
times have you watched it
philosophy?
then?
Just
Or cinema?
3 times.
3 times.
What was your master's in?
Rhetoric and composition.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, English.
Boring.
Yeah. Well, you know how much it paid.
You should use that in street epistemology, Aaron, sometime.
Well, I do with my brothers because I don't know if you could call it epistemology. It's like a epista jousting because like I'm trying to teach them the method, but like we use it in a combative sense almost now because we know exactly where.
Yeah.
It's like a chess game. We know the questions are going. We know like it's fun.
I feel like when I ask my friend,
Really?
so what's your confidence level? They know that I'm skeptical at this point, and so then it's like they're already going to get ready to play.
Yeah.
So okay, and then Doug's going to go, and then Reed gets the last one. Is that how it
You should
works?
add that to the.
Is that not how it works, or does Doug get the last one?
No, Reed does.
Last
I'm
what?
gonna reload. I got
The last chance
some
to.
lag.
Oh yeah.
The last play.
Right,
It's
I might
called
dip
closing
off.
out the action. Reed gets the close out
Thanks,
the
Harry.
action.
Closing.
Bye, Harry.
I need someone to
Yeah.
sit between me and
See you,
Reed.
Harry.
That's fine. I might dip off now and I'll watch a bit on Twitch, but I'm also going to watch the last SE review. So thank you all very much for taking my money again. I'll be back again to do some more donations next week.
What a graceful exit.
Sounds great. Thanks, Harry.
The weight loss looks great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, was Harry the one who had the stretched video before?
Yeah, the aspect
Yeah.
ratio.
Yeah.
The nice one.
Oh my God, I hate myself.
Son of a bitch.
Chucky, you're not supposed to say stuff like that.
Yeah, but you don't know what I had, and you also don't have high confidence that I understand the rules of the game. So I feel like it doesn't reveal very much. Flop, turn, river. I've got it. I'm not going to forget.
That's all you need to know is flop, turn, river.
Flop,
Everything
turn,
else,
river.
you know.
Flop, turn, river. And then nuts and tray versus trip or something. There's something.
We need to
about-
know what a set is. Do you know what a set is?
Well, I know that there's different ways of getting 3 of a kind based on whether what's on the board or what's in your hand, something like that.
Hey, Diamond's back.
Is that how it works?
You could have a 3 of a kind with just 3 cards showing, I guess.
A tray versus a
Attaboy,
versus
Diamond.
a
I
set?
like seeing a big ass beer in a big man's hand.
Jesus Christ. Is it suddenly hot in here or Jesus?
Yeah. Yeah. I can only speak for my half chub. I don't know about you guys, but
God almighty.
Just have
Is
3
there-
kids, Chucky, and name them Flop, turn, and river.
Flop, turn, river, and then go. Was it in order of birth or age?
Yeah. Flop, oops, and like, oh no.
Yeah.
Flop.
So is there a term for the opposite of being on tilt?
Yeah, on
Zen. Zen.
on a heater.
Zen, I like that. On kilter.
Well, no.
Even
I
keel.
thought-
Even keel.
Yeah, I thought playing on tilt just means like you're playing risky, aggressive. It doesn't mean that you're doing well or not.
No, it means you're playing emotionally because of a recent loss. That's typically what it means.
Yeah, playing on tilt's the same as how most theists believe.
Is it
Yeah.
not? Wouldn't it be the same as being tilted?
No, tilt is like a term for drunk person, isn't it?
It doesn't have to do with pinball. Like being on tilt.
I
means
think
that they need to
ultimately,
start
yeah. But like
shaking
if
the
you say
table.
someone is tilted,
Yeah, because they're pissed. They just, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they tilt the whole pinball machine.
I don't know what bothers me more, Matt's minimum raises or Chucky's indecisions.
Oh, well, that's harsh. I may have to change my ways.
I don't want to upset Doug. That's for sure. Good Lord.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
Terry,
it,
we know that you always have something. So I mean, you've convinced me.
I'm gonna be like Terry now.
I'm willing to give Terry some money.
Ooh.
Was that a groan?
No, that's a slow check. She's got something. She always has something.
Limp.
What?
She's
Yeah,
limping.
is that what you call it? Limp in?
Oh, when you put like a small bet, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't really bet.
Yeah,
Who's
she's thinking,
left?
should I raise
You.
by 300?
You closed out the action
200?
here, so you can call in without fear of being raised.
Oh, I'm going out.
Oh shit.
Oh, good thing I did.
Okay.
Good Lord, Matt. Chill out.
Ooh.
Wow.
This could be a felter. This could be a felter.
Felter, I hardly know her.
Let's see, what can I beat here? I can beat busted.
Can't
flush
beat queens.
draw. I can't. I have an ace, but it's not very strong. So if he has an ace, but would he bet 250? If he only had an ace, probably not. Would he bet 250 as it has queen? Yes.
He's gonna fold.
Oh, I wish I had more time.
Yeah.
Show it, Matt. Show it. Show it.
Actually,
No, don't show it.
well, we'll find out. 9:11. Oh, that's the time. 9:11. At 10 is 9:21. Matt.
I want to hear your reaction in 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, I had an ace, but it was a very weak one, and I had a flush draw on the turn. That's why I kept playing with you.
Flop, turn. Okay, got it.
I have a feeling you had 2 red cards.
Flop, turn, river.
Flop, turn, river. Never gonna forget. It's just
Hey,
why
11,
don't you 3, 4, and 5? It just
Hey.
makes no sense why you'd make up these words.
They're because just like the numbers, they're one syllable.
But it's so confusing.
Well, no,
The
because
river is
cards
not
have
river soup.
numbers, right? You say, well, on the 3, I had this, but then when the 4 came,
Oh, that's a
I mean-
good argument, Doug. I hate that you have a good argument for that.
Don't we all? That pretty much encapsulates Doug.
Yeah. Fuck your argument, Doug.
Oh, shit.
did you have an ace, Terry? No, you would have folded with an ace. Squadish.
Oh,
Do you
hey,
guys-
this could
do
be
you
an
guys have-
opportunity for me to take the lead ahead of Doug.
Round A, B, and
Yeah, I'm
C.
cheering for you, Terry. Take him down.
Well,
Go all in.
yeah, go all in, right? Oh,
There you go.
I got
Busted
scared.
flesh straw for me.
I
Interesting.
got scared.
And you had nothing really, Matt, did you?
I had a busted flesh straw. I had 4 to a flesh.
Busted means you failed to attain it.
Yeah.
See, that's all this jargon.
Yeah, there was a lot of jargon. You're right.
I mean, it's true of anything, but
Yeah.
I still find it annoying.
I think I need some chocolate cake. Anybody want some chocolate cake? I have some in the fridge.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Could you eat a piece for me?
I already had
He
some
has
cheese.
2 spades.
In the fridge, Doug? You keep cake in the fridge?
I like
yeah.
everything
Cold.
cold.
Gotta be
Oh,
cold.
interesting.
Cake's got to be cold. Warm
Reed
cake.
got his. Yeah, he got it delivered. Was it cold, Reed?
The cheesecake, of course.
Put it in the fridge after delivery while I was
Oh.
eating my
You
semi-cold
don't want to eat cheesecake hot.
chicken
No.
Caesar salad.
Yeah,
Well, not
cheesecake
even
makes
tepid.
sense.
Don't eat it tepid either.
You know what's excellent is cheesecake with coffee.
Oh, yeah. Coffee goes well with
And a
so many
cigar
desserts.
afterwards.
Mm.
Cheesecake with strawberries on top, with hot, strong black coffee, and then once you finish that, you smoke a big stogie.
Was it? Was I
That's
talking
better
about
than
that last time?
mushrooms, Aaron.
No, it's not. Cigars make me. I get like dog shit sandwich breath for like 2 days. It's gross.
I love that.
You like the dog shit sandwich breath?
Yeah. Waking up in the morning with that dry mouth. Oh,
Ugh,
then you,
so
you
gross.
just go,
I'm surprised that you smoke cigars, Doug.
I haven't in a long time, but yeah, I used to smoke quite a few cigars.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes?
No.
Oh, okay.
He gets his
Just
nicotine
cigars.
other ways.
Yeah. Now I use this just instead of.
Oh,
Is it Nicorette or whatever?
It's
gum?
Costco's Kirkland's brand.
But it's nicotine.
I once got a cigar at my brother's wedding to smoke, and I've never smoked anything in my life.
Oh, when you got sick?
No,
that
and
doesn't
then
surprise
I went
me.
out. I was gonna smoke it with my brothers, and then they said, "Well, you have to cut it. You have to do this, and you have to lie." I'm like, you know what? Here, just take my cigar. I don't want it.
Too much work.
Too much
Yeah.
work.
They started using jargon.
It's the process. It's like a ceremony. It really is. I like it.
I think in some sense that's what's nice about coffee, right? Like it's too hot to drink, and then you have to blow on it, and then you have to drink it over a long period of time. Like,
Yeah,
all
there's
those
a-
things.
There's
Don't
a similar
blow on your
ritual
coffee.
for coffee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the making of it is like a ritual.
Right. You put a certain amount of sugar in it, a certain amount of milk, that kind of stuff.
Have anyone ever done the Ethiopian coffee ceremony? It's an interesting little thing.
No, but I love Turkish coffee.
my granddaughters in Minnesota are actually adopted from Ethiopia, and their family does the coffee thing
That's
also.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the ceremony involved?
Oh, I did it like 20 years ago at a
Yeah.
Ethiopian restaurant. It's really like complicated, but it's really strong coffee that they make.
Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
I would assume it's like Turkish coffee, where you dissolve the grounds.
Well, the grounds do not dissolve.
Well,
They
I mean,
settle.
you don't filter the grounds, is what I mean to say.
They precipitate out of solution.
Jesus.
You sound like
Aaron, I
Doug.
never would have expected you to come in with the pedantic comment.
Yeah, well,
Technically, they don't dissolve because it's a precipitant.
actually,
Are you even aware of the definition of the word precipitate?
It's not actually a precipitant because it's not a chemical reaction.
correct. You're correct. You're right about that.
Jesus Christ. I don't want to be right about it. I think that's what drives me craziest talking to people is when they're so caught up on the words and not the meaning. And I understand,
Well-
words are important in order to convey meaning, but it's like, can't we just be friends? Why does this have to be a battle of specificity?
Yeah,
I
like
think-
on the opposite side, there's people who like use that to like obfuscate though.
Right.
So
It's
you,
like-
you do need a balance, yeah. Though
Yeah.
I could think of a few words right now that like are totally divisive, like racism right now. There's like two different meanings that people are using, and it's super
Yeah,
divided.
equity.
Yeah,
There's a lot
you're
of
right.
equivocation that
Yeah.
goes on,
Sure.
like with word definitions.
Yeah.
I felt, like last year, the defund police. I felt like that was a total Mott and Bailey, like
Uh-huh.
defund the police. I think that's a terrible. Well, we don't mean defund the police.
It's a
We mean-
horrible idea.
We just mean maybe like let's train them. Oh well, I'm for training.
Let's slap them on the pee-pee. That's what they want to do.
But then the
Pee-pee
next
slap.
time they're interviewed, no, defund the police. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I'll agree. It's a balance. But for the most part,
I think
you can get to the point where all you're doing is talking about definitions, and I don't find that fun.
yeah, that's not fun.
I think it's important to start off conversations with definitions.
I think,
Yeah.
I think I'll give you that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If you use the other
You run
person's
it twice?
definitions, then
Sure.
Yeah.
there's no problem.
So I'm assuming you have 9s, 10s, jacks, queens. So, activate.
I think he has a 6-7.
I have pocket 8s.
What?
No, you don't.
No, I'm sorry, I don't have pocket 8s. Okay, I'll call. Just
You have pocket 8s? What?
You did not have pocket eights.
no. I didn't.
One with
I
the
had
pocket
8.
eights. What's wrong with you?
Just an 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I was going to call though, honestly.
You accidentally hit the wrong button?
No,
We just ran out of time.
Oh, I see.
I hit the extra time button. Then I took
Yeah.
a bite of cake.
How cold
And
is
I
it?
ran out of time.
ran out of time.
The cake will be your downfall.
Ran out of
Is
time.
it cold
What's the
enough?
cake for? What's the cake for, Doug?
For my
Oh, it's
colonoscopy.
Oh, is it really?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna blow that
Congratulations.
baby out tomorrow.
That's funny. Did you have like friends and family over?
They all watched. They sat around on the couch and watched the video.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
6. Now, how come you can get people to fold with a 6, but then when I bet with 14, people stay in?
It depends what people have, Chuck.
All right, let's do it. Now Anthony's going to go to 28 or something.
That was funny.
God, Zoom type.
Whoops.
Oh, science, bless you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but that's the stupidest thing.
Is Gesundheit religious? Because I feel guilty saying it.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Is
Gesundheit?
it religious?
Just say
Isn't that just
Gesundheit.
good
No,
health?
Gesundheit just means health in German.
Oh, okay.
I thought he said God.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, it just
I,
means
I think it means God bless you.
No, it doesn't. Gesundheit means health.
Okay.
Did you say
All right.
God
kind
Gesundheit
of-
or Gesundheit?
Kind of skeptical.
God in German is Gott.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's probably Gesundheit.
Gott means uns.
Could
God
be
means
something to do with
Gott
goats.
means uns.
Yeah.
What do I want to do here?
I think it's good that I did.
So
this.
how come when I do cheers with my German sister-in-law, we do Schlanta.
That's Irish.
Or Welsh?
Is it?
German cheer.
It-
How about ticka 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 hoi hoi hoi?
Gaelic. Sláinte is Gaelic
okay.
for health.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we would have
Not bad.
split, Matt.
We would have?
Yeah.
You had exactly the same hand?
No. I had The 8 played. You had ace-7. I had ace-3.
Oh, okay.
So I don't feel so bad because at best I would have just got half my money back.
This might be it for me.
Risking 250 to get half the pot.
You thinking of heading out, Anthony, or you thinking of going all in?
Both.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Should I fold then?
10 bullshit. I'm surprised there isn't a mode that you could click to have all the numbers be given as percentages, so that you wouldn't have to calculate percentages.
That would take the human element out of the game. It'd just be robots, right?
Would it?
Just be-
You could just program it to play the highest percentage play.
No,
Yeah.
no. You misunderstand me. I don't mean percentage chance to win. I mean percentages of the pot. So like
What?
10
Oh.
10 is 20%, whatever.
Oh, okay.
of the pot.
Oh, I see.
I see. Yeah, that might be a
So
good feature.
That's what it has, like half pot, quarter pot.
Yeah, but when someone makes a bet 10, and then I have to look and see what the pot is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I still don't follow you because it's still. Oh, you mean because it
So, like,
doesn't
right
include the
now,
pot?
right now the pot includes 110 chips. And so
Right,
when
gotcha, for
Matt-
the total,
When Matt
yeah.
hits 55, I'd like to see what the percentage is, which is half.
I see.
but
Of the
it would be
total
nice
as
just
opposed
to-
to the.
Yeah.
You just playing Anthony all in? Oh.
Nah. No, maybe next hand.
I just bet the pot. It happened to be 55.
We could make it packed, Anthony. You want to both go all in on the next one? Just no matter what.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is that Shiner? Are you
Cheers.
drinking Shiner? You are
No,
drinking-
it's just Sam Adams, their summer
okay.
ale.
The label looks very similar to.
Yeah.
Shiner
No, I
Bottom.
like their.
I don't see you
their
going
combo
all in,
pack.
Diamond.
We said next hand, didn't we?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, no, it is. This is the next hand. Yeah, you're right. Oh, your call, Anthony.
Might as well knock them out now while I can, right?
Let's do it.
It's gonna just be us. That's
The
not
battle of the short stacks.
I want to see one
There
more.
you go, Terry.
One more turn.
Oh man.
Don't fold now, Diamond.
Oh.
Got to raise him 16, Terry. Just put him out of his misery.
I did it himself. He jumped the pit himself.
There you go.
Hmm.
You want to run it twice?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to click it. Dang
Oh.
it. Sorry. Oh, well.
Man, I should have stayed in.
I put no also. So.
Okay.
Okay, I'm out of here.
All right.
Good
Have a
night.
nice
Good night.
See you later, Anthony.
Night night.
I wanted you to like flame out like I did last week.
I leave for one hand and Anthony's gone.
He was ready to go, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he lose all his money or what?
He did, but he was ready to go even before
He went out in a blaze of glory.
that. All in.
Chucky, you want to make a pact?
No.
Ah,
Do
crap.
you really want to make a pact with someone as indecisive as me?
Good point.
Because I don't know what I might do if I don't want to follow the pact.
Wait, I don't want to fold. Just kidding. Oh, now I want to fold.
Damn it, Matt. Stop being so bullying. So okay, I think Matt, I think
Hey,
you're
Terry's
really
still.
betting-
Terry's still.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, now you can talk all you want.
Mr. Matholomew, I think you're going for the straight. You don't
Matholomew.
actually have anything.
Matholomew. I've never been called it.
Matholomew. You're hoping for a straight, and you're willing to put in 60. God damn.
I think it's a good call, Chucky.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Oh, he got the.
And I
As good
didn't
as
do
you can
the
get.
run it.
Nice job, Chucky. I love when Matt loses. Just kidding. I'm not. I really don't like when you lose, Matt. I'm just kidding.
But I totally had it wrong. I thought you didn't have shit.
No, I had two
Yeah,
pair.
you had
You know,
two
I thought
pair.
that was pretty good. I
Me
didn't
too, yeah.
I didn't put you on the A7, so that was my bad.
Well, statistically speaking, it wasn't very likely.
Probabilistically.
Probably.
speaking.
I was God Almighty.
Statistical. It's statistical. It's the same thing, guys.
It really is.
No, they're. I'm gonna be the pedantic asshole. That's my role. But
Could you tell me like the
You know-
Venn diagram overlap of statistical
Yeah.
and like
Like you take a
and-
class in school, it's statistics and probability. It's the same.
Will you guys
goddamn
be quiet
subject.
so Matt can mansplain to us?
don't tell me what to do? Yeah, mansplain to us, please, Matt.
you can do probability without ever taking average or a standard deviation or anything.
Sure, but like it's all part
Why
of
would you want to
your
do that though?
field.
Why would you want to do that though?
Because maybe you want to know, like, if you should bet or not.
To me, it feels like someone saying, "No, it's not calculus; it's multivariate calculus," right? And it's just like, fuck! It's such a small window, such a small distance.
What's the Venn diagram circle? What's the bigger Venn diagram circle?
I don't think of it that way.
Well, can you do it for me, please?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe probability would be bigger than statistics, but it wouldn't entirely subsume it. They're not.
Okay.
What if
There's a
what
huge
about
crossover, right? There's
Yeah,
huge
yeah,
commonality.
There's an area, a shared area. Yeah.
Okay.
What about combinatorics, Matt? Would you think that combinatorics includes counting, includes probability?
I'd consider combinat.
Mm,
Nice.
Oh.
Fancy.
I would say combinatorics is probably a specialty of probability. But you could argue that.
Oh, fooled.
This is exactly the kind of, it's like,
I love
is
math.
a taco a sandwich? I don't have the patience.
Absolutely, 100% is a sandwich by definition.
Jesus Christ. I'm already out of this. I have no interest in debating whether a taco
He gave
is a
that as an
sandwich.
example of something he didn't want to discuss.
Exactly. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yeah, it is. That is also a sandwich.
Jesus Christ.
I think about things in Venn diagrams. Yes, the Venn diagram sandwich encompasses hot dogs and tacos.
Mhm.
Oh, you know what? I've got a pair of fives. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can take it. Not worth it.
I need to stay in more hands.
You would have had three of a kind.
I know. I need to stay in more hands. Even when I have kind of like meh cards.
Well, you know, that's interesting you say that. That kind of varies from game to game depending how loose or tight people are playing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Reed and Diamond should go head to head.
I did say I need to stay in more hands, right?
This is not
did
a
say
hand
that.
I should stay in. So I'm going
I had
to.
11-11. Now Matt has 11-11.
If you're a numerologist, man, are these good signs or bad signs?
Good signs. I love 11-11. It's good luck. You're gonna win this pot, Matt.
Oh, Matt's gonna win. I guess I shouldn't raise.
You got a weak pocket pair. That didn't hit on the board. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna see one more card. 8's a
Me
good
too.
bet. It's a value bet.
I'm with you, Aaron. I'm gonna let Diamond raise it and scoop it all.
Reed, are you staying in?
For 8,
Yeah?
for sure. Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
He's just got a 7.
Fuck yeah. Terry, yes. Oh, I hit it. I got it, guys.
You got a 9? You never lie, Aaron.
I
He
learned
doesn't
that
know what
last
to say
week
now.
that you never lied.
He tells half truths, but he never lies. Do you have a 9, Aaron?
I have a pair.
That I believe.
So do I. Oh boy. No. Take it down.
It's a good bet, Chucky. Make
Don't
everyone
hear
think.
that often.
No, it's good. That was a good bet. Make everyone think. Oh, now that's gonna make you think.
Good
Oh, that
lord.
was awfully fast, Terry.
Yeah,
That was
she didn't
awfully
even think about
fast.
that. Maybe Terry has a pair of 9s in the hole.
I think I'm the only one who doesn't have a pair.
I think I might have
Oh,
stayed
okay.
in.
So
Terry
you
had-
have an open
Because you're
ended.
female?
You have a straight. You have open. No, you have an open and straight draw.
Guys, we're talking about balls. Come on.
I think
I-
I might have challenged Doug, but I'm not going to challenge Terry. She's always got
4,
something.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Are we splitting this?
I don't. I think Terry's gonna win.
I think
think
Terry's
so,
got a 7-6.
Oh,
Of course.
What
What
did you have,
did you
Terry?
have?
9-10.
Oh, that
no.
sucks
Shit.
for you.
I can't
Damn.
believe it. Nice
I
hand,
can.
Doug.
I can
Yeah,
believe
nice
it.
hand.
Thanks. That hurts.
Well, I had to go for it.
Yeah. Well, no,
Send
you
it.
Yeah.
can't lay down on trips like that. I would have been crying if you had 9
You
queen.
beat me by one lousy paw.
My fear saved me again. You see, this is evidence.
You do.
What about
you,
the time?
you would do
What
well
about
on
the
the
time you would have
Sahara.
won if you had stayed in, though? How does that figure in?
I ignored this.
Oh, okay.
I only have 3 fucking wins tonight, guys. This is sad. I do much better on
It's
Wednesday.
hey, you and me both, Aaron, and we both bought back in. We're doing precisely the same.
We're doing this again, Terry.
Yeah, one more card.
Okay, I guess I'll do the same thing just to make it fair.
I got top pair. What should I do? Like, these guys are out of control. I'm folding. Fuck this.
How do I sit out? What do I click? Shit, where is the button to sit out for a hand?
Leave seat.
Oh, I see it. All right, be right back.
Well, yeah,
Oh, not leave seat, away.
just away. Yeah.
I gotta make some money. I gotta make some money. I'm deep into
King
this.
Jack, Matt. The only hand I'm scared of is King Jack and Queen 10. So if you got those, may the Lord bless you. Oh, King 5 works too. Oh, I got.
What'd you have?
Well done.
At Jack 9.
Nice.
King 5. Offsuit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you were the small blind though.
I was, yeah.
I forgive you. Two per over 2 per. When Terry said just one more card, and then the king came out, I go, oh, she has queen 10. But you must have had, don't tell me, 10-7 or 6-7?
I don't remember. I have no idea what I had.
Oh shit.
It wasn't 3 9s.
Man, Matt, you are raking them in tonight.
Yeah, I've been doing well tonight.
Yeah.
Although
It chaps my ass.
my average winning per hand doesn't match Doug though.
Oh Jesus, yeah, but you've won 19. That's crazy. That's
On Wednesday, I
crazy.
won. I think on Wednesday I won 38 or something in 3 hours.
Now, would you say that's a statistical anomaly or a probabilistic anomaly?
But I had less money than I have now. Like I think I won only 40.
So I think
50
I'd say
bucks.
statistical anomaly.
You probably would. I probably would too.
It's more fun to be Matt than me.
Just in general.
That was like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, is that like faint praise?
Yeah, because he's participated in more. Who raised this? Reed? Okay.
It is. It's fun to be in hands. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a drug deal right now, guys. I'm buying a pound of mushrooms.
For your stew?
Damn.
Isn't that a lot?
That's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
All right.
This
What's
is
the
live.
chance of getting an inside straight
This is live.
on the turn or the river?
I was gonna say, does
It's
that
very
make
low.
us
It's
accomplices?
very low. It's like
Very
8%.
low. Okay, very low.
No, it's maybe.
I
more
trust
like-
you.
Thanks, Reed.
Could already shut off that stream.
4, 8. It's 16% on the flop, and then right now would be 8% because there's one.
Oh, when you say on the flop, you actually mean when the fourth card comes down, before the fourth
Just
card.
before the fourth card comes down,
Oh,
the
my God,
probability of
there's
hitting
even-
inside.
Okay.
Yeah, because
'Cause
you
when I-
have an inside straight, you have 4 outs, and there's 52 cards in the deck. Just make that 50, and then times by 2. So 4 times 2 is 8.
Well, I
That's
was
8%.
afraid-
I
We're
stopped
gonna do
listening
that.
a while back, but I do
Cheers.
appreciate you taking the time, Doug.
That's exactly what I say to Christians and Muslims when they come in.
Yeah.
I stopped listening at the word "but."
Stop it, Matt.
Fucking Matt.
See, but he's got.
Come on, if we're in for 2, we're in for 6,
Dude,
right?
my
That's not how
nipples-
I think.
You have made my nipples hard every single re-raise. Okay? That's what I'm saying.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know. Sometimes good.
Depends if he has piercings.
I did say I should stay in more hands. All right.
He did.
Ooh, but I
Okay,
don't-
this is good for me. This is good for me.
Yeah, it's good with your pair of aces, I assume.
I don't have any pair at all. I'm just looking for a draw. So nobody raise.
You're such full of shit. But also, I don't know what to think. I'm so confused. So I guess mission accomplished.
Yeah, I'll call that easy. One more card.
So there's a pretty good chance that somebody drew an ace or a jack. And then there's this pretty good chance that
I
like
don't
they
really-
stayed in. Hold on, no, I'm
Okay.
just thinking out loud to myself.
If you see a queen or a 7, you're fucked.
You need extra time?
I already clicked it. I need like 100 times more time. I don't think this works for me.
Bet big. Bet big. You don't want to keep me on this one.
Or go home.
That is just enough, dude. It's like a value bet. What do you have? You got a pair of eights or jacks? You got a pair of jacks, huh? Ah. Oh, I hate folding that. That was a good bet.
What'd you have, Matt? What'd you have? Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Just to let you know, Matt, you made me feel so good by showing me that I would have lost. So I really appreciate you showing me your cards.
Remember, it's not results; it's about process.
You say that, but my feelings disagree.
I want Aaron to go broke so we can have this dramatic exit again.
All right, I'm gonna pull a Matt.
There's 15 minutes left.
thank
I'm probably not gonna lose $30 in 15 minutes.
Don't.
What could happen?
Not if you fold. What the hell?
I'm honestly surprised you didn't re-raise just to get me to lose my 6 chips, Doug.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Would you have 2 hearts?
I had a 2 of hearts. That would have been a fun straight.
Oh, straight flush draw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are nice. Straight flush draws, especially outside straight flush draws.
And Chucky,
I want to do things, but I just.
You're paralyzed by despair.
since we're explaining rules, Chucky, you cannot wrap around with the.
Yeah, I
great.
asked that 2 weeks ago.
Okay, good. But you know ace is high or low, right?
Yes, I do know that much. I really thought it would wrap around. I'm actually surprised that it doesn't. Jesus Christ.
I just bet that for you, Chucky. I want to see where you're at.
I'm definitely folding.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. This is
My flush would not have lasted, though.
This is where people lose money.
I have a feeling there's another heart going to be played.
If there's another heart, then everyone wins, right?
If it's a
Well, unless somebody has a,
Unless someone has a king of hearts or something.
I can't bet.
it doesn't take much to get higher.
Here's where Duck.
Oh.
Oh. Boy. You got the flush, you got
4 of a kind beats a
straight.
flush.
There
Right?
you go, Terry. You got a king. King of hearts.
Yeah,
Let's
you
go.
can take
Send
that,
it.
Terry.
Yeah, nice one,
Nice.
Terry.
I almost didn't make my last bet, and I almost got folded out.
Oh, because of time.
Duck
Yeah.
7 suited.
I was trying to go all
Sending
in.
Don't you just love poker?
I love it. I
Yeah.
love
I should
the
play on-
interactions.
I should play more. I should play on Wednesdays.
Yeah, we should play every night of the week.
I'd be there.
You need money, Doug.
Do you want somebody? I'll do a half.
Why even
spreadsheet.
sleep?
I gotta tell you
Can
that,
just extend this to 24 hours?
well, I enjoy this, but like I pay the penalty on Mondays because I don't get enough sleep.
Also,
Yeah,
I think we should all quit our jobs and just do this.
I just
well,
finished.
I could
my teaching
stop working and
here.
still get paid.
How does that work?
What? How's that
Yeah.
Well, my job is so easy. Oh my god, I just hide. I just hide in my basement.
Ouch.
It's a union engineering position. It's the best thing that's ever been invented. So you're just there in case the shit hits the fan and you need to like do calculations or like you need like figure out stuff fast and use your brain. But it's the best.
All right, let me see your king.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh God.
oh
This
boy.
could be high hand of the night.
Somebody's
Holy
going to do well, surely.
When's the last time we've had 4 of a kind?
Earlier tonight.
I have
Earlier tonight. Earlier tonight.
Oh, double full
Wow.
house. Nice.
Double full
Wow.
house.
Wow.
That's all
Nice
right. I
hand,
felt good
Terry.
giving you money. You deserved it.
That's going.
Thanks.
Terry always has good cards. It's just it's clicking. So
Well,
I
we
was
need
going to
more.
be.
We need more unions. I
Look,
think we need more unions.
oh, that's a claim.
Yeah. Private sector unions. Let me be specific. I don't want government unions at all. Zero.
What's a government union?
Like government enforced unions.
Yeah, like the Federal Reserve. Like any like governmental position is typically a union represented position.
So
Is
let
that
me
right?
let me run a scenario
Okay.
by you, Aaron. When I was in grad school in Illinois, in order to have an RA position, I mean a teaching assistant position, a TA position, I
Yeah.
had to be in the teachers union. It was
Yes.
because it was at a state university,
Yes.
and they just took money from every paycheck that I had.
Abolish
and
them. Abolish state-run unions. Abolish
Yeah.
it.
That's how I feel. It annoyed the shit out of me.
I don't think it represents the. I don't think it's an accurate when it comes to like government stuff. It doesn't accurately represent the body of people who work at those
Yeah.
places.
Yeah, I had no
Like
choice.
you knew you were gonna
either,
have a full house.
and I felt like they.
He wasn't going to call
didn't
anything, I
actually help
bet,
me.
anyhow, so I just checked. He could have had a 7, but I doubt it.
I figured you. Well, yeah.
You thought I was bullying you.
I thought you just had 3 of a kind, but that would have beat me anyway.
Yeah, I think unionized labor is an important thing. I
Yeah.
just don't know if the way we do it now is
Does the mafia run your
is the
your
best way.
organization?
Are you in the mafia, Aaron? We're on stream.
No, I was as a pipe fitter. I was in the mafia. Well, I was essentially a mafia lackey, right?
Is that what the pipes were for breaking kneecaps?
Yeah. No, I'm serious. Oh, no, I'm serious. It's big business to be in the union, and because there's lots of money to be made. But right now, the one I'm in right now is a bunch of dorks, engineers. They're not going to break kneecaps. They'll just fuck you up on Facebook.
And why do you say more private unions? Are you saying
It means non-government.
Non-governmental unions, yes.
do you want less governmental unions or
Correct.
Okay. Huh. Why is that?
Because I think that there's a conflict of interest
Between what and what?
between the government and like policy. I mean, there's a giant conflict of
Oh, I
interest.
see. Yeah, because people want to keep their jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could talk this out, but Doug's going to use what I say against me.
Oh, I should play every pot with you then.
Why isn't that same conflict of interest in private unions? Don't
Well,
private
it
unions
is
keep their
I
jobs?
meant to bet.
it is there, but to a lesser extent. Right.
Oh, okay.
I can't, how the fuck did I win that?
Outkicked me. You
Nice,
made
Nice.
bet that?
Bucky.
To a lesser extent.
Hey,
Yeah, that was
Doug,
a good bet.
no, what can I say?
So what if
I
the
figured out a way to keep you quiet though, just being a pot with you.
Do I get on your nerves, Doug?
No.
You can tell me if I do.
Only Lavington does.
Who's
You're the
Lavington?
Lavington of Sundays. There's
I
a
feel
guy
like that's
on
quite an
Wednesdays.
insult.
There's a guy on Wednesdays who is a lot of fun.
He's fun.
Oh,
We
man.
actually hooked up, and he's going to come to my house in California, and I'm going to host him for a couple days.
I feel like these are backhanded compliments.
No. No, you're doing
No,
great. Chucky, keep
Every
it up.
poker night needs a Lavington or a Chucky.
This is eating at me.
I like you,
But
Chucky.
I like Chucky.
You're good enough. You're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people love you.
Oh, I thought I was the last one to go.
No.
Oh, because there was a raise. Yeah, okay. I get it. I know how this works.
Okay, so what are we seeing here? The 853 is called the.
Well, it goes flop, turn, river. We are
There you go.
Flop. You got it right. You got it right, Chucky. You did
You don't
a
have
good
to
job.
say all three answers. You just say
That's
flop.
how I'm remembering. That's how I'm remembering it. So it goes flop, turn, river, but we were on the turn. Is that correct?
Flop. No, we were on the
Waiting for
flop.
the turn?
Yeah, that was the turn just now.
Are we on the turn now, or are we on the river
We're
now?
on the turn now.
Turn.
Okay.
It's just me and you, Chucky. So you gotta not talk. 'cause
To
you might divulge something.
everything, turn.
You have a beautiful. It sounds like angels.
You had better than a pair this time, didn't you?
We need Dolly back in here to croon to us.
There was a singer.
Dolly
Had a
is
couple
a
singers,
wonderful
actually.
singer.
He has
There
a
was
big,
woman
deep
who was a
voice.
singer as well.
I want somebody to sing to me.
What would you like to hear, Aaron?
Get your wife
I-
to sing you.
My wife cannot sing. I'm the musical person in the family. Thank you very much.
Sing to yourself.
Yeah, I do that in the shower.
Do you have a Bluetooth speaker you put in the shower?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we got Bluetooth all over the house. We're Alexa'd up, dude. We got Alexa's coming out of our ass. Okay.
Is that a metaphor?
Do you worry about Alexa like listening to your conversations?
No, ignorance is bliss, Matt. Ignorance is bliss. Just
Okay.
don't think about it.
All right.
See, I raised to 6, Doug, so that no one else would raise, and then you raised it.
That's right.
Okay.
You're
Well, I got a
breaking
pair.
things.
I got a pair.
Quick call. You know what that means.
I got a pair. Your pair
Quick call,
better than
quick call.
mine?
You know what that means.
I got a better pair than you.
I believe you.
Oh, shit.
Stream is buttering. Good time.
I believed you.
This is the perfect game for student epistemology
Why is that?
Yeah.
because it's all about belief.
Yeah, and actually betting money on stuff.
Yeah,
which is
putting
the
your
way
money
to.
where your mouth is.
Yeah. Physical repercussions.
Stop raising my raises. I'm gonna have to stop raising.
Stop raising my raises.
Quaid hasn't spoken in like an hour and a half. What's going on, Quaid? Like deeply focused. Are you like doing like thesis work?
Yeah, I'm getting my curriculum together for
No.
school.
You're an English teacher, you said?
Yeah,
Like high school or college or what?
college. For now.
You know what I found out? I thought I was a good writer for a long time. And when I went back to college years later, they did not like my big word choices and like flowery language. They just want direct basic sentences that like ESL students can do.
Yes. Amen.
And that was a hard lesson for me because I felt like the English language has so much to offer more than just like a common, like a not common.
You know, a sign of intelligence,
Because-
Aaron, is being able to take the complicated to make it simple and articulate it
Yeah.
both
No, I
verbally or
understand. No, I understand. I can't do that.
Oh, God, Matt, thank you for so much fun.
Cannot do
my
it. I
heart
just
needs a-
paint.
needs a rest.
Yeah, I was gonna share a meme, but yeah, that's the idea is that people can use language to like create hierarchies, and so the English profession wants to avoid that.
Oh, interesting. So there's like a method. So you don't want to do that as a teacher. You want like just the dum-dums to like tell them their sentences. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew I was being prejudiced against. I have good flower language. I knew it.
I bet most people think they're better than average writers.
Oh, I did.
Like
I did.
Wobegon effect.
I did for sure.
Mhm.
I did for sure.
Whenever I write like an email for work or I write something, I always look it over and I just go and I delete stuff. Like, it's always too long. You're always using too many words. You're not being succinct enough. This is where Doug stayed in on his 9-3 offsuit because he knows it's the end of the game. He's gonna effing take some
Oh shit!
money.
Is this the last
Yeah,
hand?
yeah, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it this hand. I'm going all in.
Well, no, this isn't the last hand, surely, right?
Hands.
Let's play for another 3 hours. I don't have anything to do tomorrow.
Oh, what the hell?
You're muted, Doug.
Let's just play until we get I get my colonoscopy.
Okay.
Really, Aaron?
Good Lord.
This is the hill he's gonna die on.
Well,
Here's your chance, Doug.
okay, I like Aaron.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
like it.
no.
You want to run it twice?
Not really.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
had to be the flush draw.
Okay. No club.
Uh-oh.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh, Aaron money.
Yeah.
Okay, hit record. Read.
Yeah, fuck you all and have a great fucking night. I'm out.
You too, Aaron.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
Later. So on the next hand, I'll stop it. Right?
You mean after the next hand, or
One more
is
hand.
this the last hand, or is the next
This
hand
is the penultimate hand.
penultimate hand? This is the penultimate hand. Very well. Thank you.
Good Lord, Doc.
His second to last hand.
Yeah, let's make it interesting, man.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. But but now is that psychological? Ugh.
Oh man, you analyze everything to death.
Yeah, that's why I want to build up intuition.
Who stayed in on the 9-2 offsuit?
I was thinking earlier when Matt was doing these little raises and it was making me fold. It felt like, have you ever played Street Fighter? Or
Yes.
some like a fighting game, and you feel like someone's doing an unfair move that keeps hitting you, and you're just like, stop hitting me with that move. But really, the problem is with me. I haven't learned how to counter that move. Oh wow!
Nice.
Wow! Did you get the excitement you were looking for, Diamond?
Man, that dopamine, it comes no matter what. It's great.
I think that might be adrenaline.
Okay, last hand, right?
Last hand.
Don't raise, Terry. Yeah.
Oh, I should have stayed in.
Whoa.
Fuck that shit.
Good God, when you made of money?
If she loses this pot, it won't even make a dent.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
this COVID thing is paying off well.
Yeah, right.
All these bonuses and shit we're getting.
You serious?
Yeah, for working our ass off, you better believe it. It sure beats lunch and dinner and a yoga mat. Fuck.
Well,
They
good.
gave us this room. It's called a stress-free room, you know, with yoga mats. It's like, no, I prefer money. Thank you. I don't need no fucking mat.
Yeah, I always hated getting like a free lunch or dinner at work, and it's like this isn't helping me. Give me cash.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was fun, everybody.
Yep,
think
for
of me,
sure.
Think of me tomorrow. I'll be pooping all day.
Okay.
Good luck, Doug. Send us the video.
Yeah.
Oh God, please no.
Good luck with your ring around the butt.
Yeah. Thank you. Good night,
All
everyone.
right.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
night.